Kitslam here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to have some fun doing some 5-minute drawings in a new series that I'm calling You Call It, I Draw It. And this will all take place in this brand new YouTube sketchbook that we've reserved specifically for going live. And I'm super pumped to hang out with you guys today. So if you have some character suggestions, whether that be cartoon characters, video game characters, Marvel characters, anything really at all that you would like to see drawn in the 5-minute time frame, I'm going to try my absolute best to draw your character in 5 minutes. I have a couple of Sharpies around here, and I've got a bunch of pencil colors scattered around the desk. So I'm super excited to hang out with you guys. So if you're jumping into the live stream, welcome. And if you're watching this on the replay, fantastic. We're going to have an absolute fantastic time. So I see a new comment here. That is Lucas. So thank you, Lucas, for commenting. What was that character suggestion? Let me just take a look here and see what we got. Okay, Luke, thanks for jumping in here, man. So do centipede. Centipede? I can definitely do centipede. Luke, you know what I'm just realizing? I just need to go grab my second device, and I'll be right back, so hold on there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so welcome, Luke. I think over time people will slowly jump into the live stream here. So I'm going to look up the character that Luke has suggested on the second device. I have 5 minutes on the timer, which is just outside of screen. And so I'm going to look up the character that Luke has suggested, which is centipede. So, Luke, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Hopefully that sunshine will come out. Centipede. Not really sure exactly who that is. We got Super Not Gaming draw SpongeBob fighting Godzilla. That'd be cool. Okay, so I'm going to look up the character that Luke has just suggested. Centipede. Let's just go ahead and see what that is. Luke, let me just check the spelling there. Centipede. I don't see a character. I do not see, centipede? Do you want a centipede? I could draw a centipede. 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 Okay, let me just take a look here. I don't see a centipede character, so not really sure what to say there, Luke, unless if you mean a centipede. That's why it's too bad that we can't actually communicate. So, Luke, maybe take a look at the spelling. I'm not super sure, but we could take a look at our other suggestions here. Okay, perfect. Centipede. Luke, you'd like to see a centipede? This is an option. And drawing SpongeBob is also an option. So I'm going to open up a couple of tabs on my second device here. And we'll get SpongeBob going. SpongeBob. And I believe Luke is looking for a centipede. If you could confirm that, Luke, that would be absolutely amazing. Super awesome. So I've got just a couple of Sharpies, essentially is all we need, plus a bunch of pencil colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around so that you guys can see the sketchbook here. And we'll get going on the first 5-minute drawing. So welcome to everyone who's joining the stream. Excuse the bumpy ride here for a second. Cool. By the way, this is just on my cell phone, so it's nothing super fancy. Okay, just one sec. But I think we can get it to work just fine. Yesterday I went on live and introduced this new series that I'd like to work with you guys through. And we painted, from the old video game. Okay, cool. So yesterday I went on live. Now I realize this is backwards, so just, let's just roll with it. That's cool. We live in a world of cell phones, and that's just the reality. But this is the sketchbook I went on live yesterday and just painted the cover. Just sort of introduced the concept that this sketchbook is reserved for us on YouTube. There are a lot of pages, obviously, for us to fill out. So over the next few months, or however long it takes, my goal on the channel is to completely fill this sketchbook with, it could be 5-minute drawings, it could be almost anything. I'm open to suggestions. So this is just a way for us to hang out live and just to basically have some fun. If you guys would like to see some more 5-minute drawings, that's cool. Some mashup drawings, that's cool. 10-minute drawings, anything really will be up for grabs. So what I'm going to do is just check those comments. I'm going to open the live stream on my second device. That makes it easier for me to see the comments. And so I want to say hi and welcome again to everyone. Super Not Gaming, after this, can you still draw SpongeBob? fighting Godzilla. Okay, so I'm just going to be bouncing around my second device just a couple of times. This is easier for me to see your comments. So let's just see how we're doing here, guys. Okay, so Luke was saying centipede. Yes, from the old video game. That would be cool, man. So I'll check that out on Google Images in just a second. Hello, Jim. Thanks for joining the live stream. Michael, thanks for joining us. Let's see what else we got. Michael De Castro, thanks for joining the live stream. Let's see, Harry Potter dancing. That'd be really fun. That's cool. I'm open to that. Do it, please, says Luke. Yes, we can definitely do centipede. That is fully, I am on board. Finn and Jake Electric Cookie says that would be super fun. And a monster eating a cat. I do art too. Okay, so Michael, fantastic. Feel free to send me your art. In fact, I'm looking for your guys' artwork. So if you guys want to send it to me, probably Instagram would be the best. I want to figure out a way somehow where I can start sharing some of your hard work, your beautiful artwork. So if you have some art that you'd like to see shared, then go ahead and send some images to my Instagram. I'd be pumped on that. So please do so. What I'm seeing is a lot of, well, Luke is being very ambitious about his centipede, and I'm stoked on that suggestion because I used to play centipede when I was a kid, quite a few moons ago. Michael, if you want to find my Instagram, it's quite easy. You just head over to Instagram and type in @Kitslam, and you'll be able to find it, no problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up centipede from, wow, that good old-fashioned video game. So we'll see how we do here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Tell me where you're coming from. Tell me where you're coming from in the world. What time is it? Here it's 11:41. Okay, we're going to type in centipede video game and see what pops up here. This is going to be a classic character. What a great character to start the whole series. And the first character potentially in our full sketchbook. So that'll be pretty cool. Okay, let's check it out. I have no idea. This might be so simple that it might be a 1-minute drawing. But what I could do, Luke, is I'm seeing a lot of sort of simple centipedes and mostly arcades. I'm wondering though, Luke, if you would be pumped on this drawing here. Oh, let me see, is it possible for me to show you guys? The lighting is a little bit awkward. Let's see if I can, oh, that's too bad. I can't really show you the reference photo. Okay, well, you know, that's how it goes. I'm figuring this all out too, guys, for the first time. But Luke, you can kind of see the centipede there. So I think that's what's going to happen. It's sort of the cartoon version of the video game. So that's cool. I'm just going to grab some of those pencil colors. And then we'll jump back in and see what our comment are looking like. So thanks to everyone who's jumping on the live stream. This is something that I'd like to do more of in the future, doing more live streams. I think that would be a lot of fun. So if you guys agree, then go ahead and give me a shout out down there in the comments. I'd be more than honored and excited to do some live streams here. So I got some greens for the centipede, and I'm realizing that I need a red, so I'm just gonna find one of those, which is right here. All of my pencil colors. Michael, perfect, man. I will be checking that out later after the stream for sure. Now again, I don't really know quite how I'm gonna go about sharing this artwork. I'll probably wait until I have a nice collection and then maybe make a video or something. I've got about 6 of you guys who have submitted artwork. Always looking for more artwork though, so that's cool. Very, very excited to see all of you guys' creativity. All of us, we're all very creative people, of course. So what I'm gonna do is put 5 minutes on the timer, and then we're gonna begin this 5-minute drawing here. So let's see. Wow, okay. Now I'm just gonna grab that. So I'm gonna press start on the timer, and this 5-minute drawing has begun. There is no turning back. I'm gonna change the lighting a little bit. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, so it has begun officially, I believe. So this is the centipede from the good old-fashioned, I think this is, yeah, Atari. So I'm gonna start with the eye right here. This will be a red eye. And so again, where are you guys coming from? I'll come back and read the comments after our centipede drawing. I don't have the timer in sight for you guys, which is unfortunate. Eventually I'll get a timer somewhere over here on the side so that you guys can see the time as well. So these are going to be the antennae right there, and I'm going to draw his sort of second eye ridge and then his nose like that. We're going to come down. Look at this mouth. His mouth is fierce. So I'm going to make sure that we do a very perfect representation of his fiercity. Check this out. He's got some serious teeth and he's got this amazing lizard tongue like that. So I'm stoked on that. This is a cool character, no doubt. And the original Centipede, Luke, which I was just looking at, is so old school. It's just like a 4-bit little picture. So hopefully you can appreciate the cartoon version. So, okay, I'm going to come down and I'm going to add some of these arms. This is the very first 5-minute drawing in the sketchbook. So hopefully we can do a fantastic job. Check out these claws here. That guy would cause some serious damage, no doubt. And he's got all of these little rib markings sort of along his chest, as many of those lovely animals do. And let's keep going. There's more hands coming down. And I'm going to draw this claw like that and like that. So there we go. I have your comments on the computer screen, which is sort of in front of me so that I can see your comments as they pour in. That makes it a little bit easier. And I've got another claw over here. So let's see. The character kind of fades out of sight. Let's add another arm here. I think that's necessary. And then what I'm going to do is pick up those pencil colors and we'll start coloring our character. Here he's got, I'm going to do his pink tongue first because that's pretty cool. Whoa, we got a neon tongue. Check that out, neon tongue. Okay, that's extremely vibrant. Definitely the brightest part of our Centipede character here. So again, thanks Luke, man. I hope that your summer is going absolutely fantastic, that you're staying creative, and most of all, just having fun. That is the key. That is the goal. Okay, so we got a red eye there. We're going to go in and start coloring our Centipede green. And if it's possible, I want to try to add some of the textures on the body of there's a lot of texture all over the place. I'm going to try to get that as soon as I finish coloring him, if I can, in the next couple of minutes. So we're going to see what happens. So congratulations to Luke, you have the first character in our sketchbook. I am honored that it's yours. That's really cool. And we're gonna slowly move down the body. Now actually my 5-minute timer is sort of off screen. Because right now I'm mostly looking at your comments on the screen. So I don't know how much time I have left, which is sort of a predicament. Hopefully we still have a couple of minutes because I'm going to just splatter this green on over here, and then I'm going to move into the yellow belly, which is important, and I really want to get the red antennae, which need to be red as well, I just realized. So here we got the red, or this is yellow, the yellow little belly here, like that. And so guys, this live stream business, I'm really stoked on it right now. So there's a good chance that I'll be doing more live streams in the future, so keep an eye out for that. And maybe go ahead and hit that bell notification. That'd be amazing. That will at least tell you when I am going live. Okay, so I feel like we have basically the character. I keep bouncing around with different pencils here. And if it's possible, I'm going to try to go up there and add a little bit of the textures, because in the drawing here, there's a lot of different textures all over the place. Just little bumps and stuff like this, because this is a centipede. He is busy, he is dirty, he is grubby, and he's not having a shower. He doesn't care about such things. So he's just like a grubby little centipede from the original Atari. In fact, on Google here, it says that the Atari from 1981 Centipede is coming from. That is even before I was born. So check that out. This is old school to the max, which is sweet. So thanks, Luke. That is awesome. There we go. So that is the first 5-minute drawing there in our series. I am stoked on that. So what I'm going to do is, it's actually easiest for me to see your comments over here. So I'm going to pop back in the live stream and see how we are doing. First of all, though, I just want to write this. This is to Luke. So I will keep it in the sketchbook, but Luke will always be immortalized here in the very first sketchbook on the channel. We got Lucius Bentley. So thanks again, man. That is awesome. Looking forward to more suggestions from Luke. And I'm just gonna maybe go ahead and sign this here. with my very sloppy, messy signature. Okay, let's move on to the next one, guys. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, I'm gonna look through your comments. Perfect. Sweet. So that was cool. I really appreciate this comment here, Finn and Jake. I think that would be tons of fun. Harry Potter dancing, that would be pretty cool. What is my Instagram? We talked about that. Okay, Electric Cookie. What is 144? What's your Instagram? My Instagram is just at Kitslam, so that's pretty easy to find. When you draw SpongeBob versus Godzilla, SpongeBob can be using a spatula as a weapon. That would be sweet. What I'm thinking of doing, Super Not Gaming, is eventually having a couple of sort of series in the sketchbook. One of them could be the 5-minute drawings, and some of the others will be just full-blown live streams where you guys give me ideas. I think this suggestion, drawing SpongeBob versus Godzilla with the spatula weapon, is amazing. I love it. I'm going to screen capture it like that so that I can remember, and then we'll jump on a live stream. I feel like that deserves more than 5 minutes if you catch my drift. Let me know what you think down there, Super Not Gaming. Cool, so Michael has sent some artwork to my Instagram. That's amazing. I will check my DMs after the live stream. I drew Stitch and Miguel from Coco. Cool. So I'm stoked to see that. Cool, bro. I mainly draw Simpsons characters, but sometimes Disney. Good choice. Those are all fantastic characters. I heard that the inventor of The Simpsons recently he's pumping out a new cartoon on Netflix. So that's probably the first time he's done anything on Netflix. So maybe check that out. Okay, let's check this. What else do we got here? Finn and Jake is probably the suggestion that I'm kind of thinking at the moment. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, wow, there's a lot of comments pouring in here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. This is fantastic. Okay, Luke is saying I am awesome, but Luke, I'm just going to go ahead and say that you are awesome as well, man. Thanks. Forever and ever, man. Redraw that drawing that I sent you on Instagram. That would be fun. I don't have time to go grab it from Instagram. Look, I can barely keep up to the comments. This is fantastic. Head Crab from Half-Life, from the Burning one. Okay, we got Star Fox from Foxes Are Gods. Welcome, Foxes Are Gods. We have Ghost Crystal. We could draw Kirby, which is super cute. We're always willing to draw Kirby. I think what I'm going to do is look up Finn and Jake, though. So I'm going to type in Finn and Jake. Obviously, guys, I don't, there's so many good suggestions, so please, if I don't pick yours, fear not. We'll do a lot of live streams. Finn and Jake. So yeah, none of this is personal at all, just kind of picking random characters from that suggestion area. So we got Finn and Jake, which I think they're just beloved by everyone. They're just absolutely adorable. I mean, look at this picture. That is absolutely fantastic. I don't know, yeah, unfortunately the pictures aren't super easy to see in the lighting that we have. So I'm going to have to figure out something, but eventually, there you can kind of see it. Eventually I'll get a better live stream setup so that all of this will be seamless and perfect. So I'm pumped about that. Really looking forward to doing more live streams. Okay, Michael, we'll catch up later then, my friend. Thank you for sending that image to Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and put 5 minutes on the timer. I've got Finn and Jake here. They're doing a nice, amazing dance. They're celebrating Sunday. I just put 5 minutes on the timer. So we'll see how this treats us. Oh, I should have probably grabbed the colors that these characters are, but it's too late because we've already begun. So I'm going to draw Jake. No, this is Finn. Finn will be over here. What a funny little character. I love the character designs in this cartoon. So whoever designed this, mad props, man, because this is super creative. Yeah, to me, this cartoon is like visual poetry. Everything about this cartoon, I haven't really seen it. I think I saw one episode once, but the whole thing is just filled chock full with imagination and spontaneity. I absolutely admire the creators of this cartoon. They've done something absolutely fantastic. So here we got Jake. He's having a good time. He's smiling as usual. He's wearing his green backpack. I think he's pretty well carries that around all the time, although I'm not 100% certain. You guys should maybe tell me a little bit more about Finn and Jake, because these characters are pretty amazing. I'm super pumped to draw them. So this is going to be his shirt, and then his arm is just willy-nilly style. Check this out. I don't think there's any rules when you animate for this particular cartoon. Hey, another reason why I'm stoked on this cartoon is because it's actually classical animation. it's drawn. Hey, check that out. An animation, a cartoon series that's actually drawn. That doesn't really happen too much these days. But maybe I'm just out of the loop. I haven't seen Saturday cartoons for quite a few years now. So he's got these cute little hands. All of this is just silly. I think if you're drawing Finn and Jake, you can accept the fact that you don't have to put too much pressure on yourself. This is mostly for fun. Look at this character. Nothing about this is serious, so I'm going to draw his little sock like that. I should probably be moving a little bit quicker is what I'm realizing. So I'm going to draw his little pants, his little shorts, and check out this leg. I'm going to make his leg a little bit longer if possible. Do you guys mind? Check that out. Wow, that's amazing. This is why I love cartoons, because really there's no rules. So let's just make up the rules as we go. Okay, now I'm going to draw Jake the dog. Hopefully I've saved him enough room over here. Starting with that eye, I'm going to draw the muzzle, and then he's got a nose here, and then another muzzle like that. And he's got these eyes, which it looks like he's wearing like glasses or something. I've never quite understood what's happening in the eye department over there. He's got this funny little arm as well, sticking up with like what looks like 3 or 4 fingers, maybe, if he's lucky. Okay, cool. Really stoked on this character. Okay, so a few more fingers there. I'm gonna kind of rip through the leg. Oops, just kind of broke his leg by accident. And he's walking like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I should have grabbed those pencil colors definitely before starting the live stream. So we'll see what I can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a nice blue that will complement the nice shirt here of Finnegan. And once that is colored, I'm gonna have to go grab probably some skin tone. And then we need some this is sort of like a yellow orange or a tan for Jake the dog. So there you go. I do have a drawing of Finn and Jake actually on my YouTube channel. I have a image of Jake that I made out of Rubik's Cubes, which was tons of fun. I need some skin tone here, guys. So I'm gonna grab skin tone like that. And we'll color in Jake. We're just gonna race right through it. So looking for more suggestions. So this will be the second entry into the sketchbook, which I'm super pumped on. And here we got his first arm is colored, said and done. With second arm, look at that, no problem. Going outside of the lines, that's okay. Who says there's rules when it comes to art, right? There's no such thing. This is our drawing, so we decide, we make the choices. Okay, he's got a little boot here, a little thin boot, which allows him to travel and adventure on his toesy woesies. Here's another boot, a little shoe. Okay, Kirby would be cool. I would be more than stoked to draw Kirby. Kirby is one of my favorites from Nintendo, mostly based on just how cute he is. That alone. I haven't really played any Kirby games, though. King Boo is another favorite. Anything that's big, round, cute, and from the world of Nintendo, count me in. I am on board. Wow. That buzzer is going to go off pretty soon, so hopefully I can finish coloring in Jake the dog here, who is... Oh no! Okay, check it out. Perfect coloring job. There, we finished him. Cool. Wow, what I'm going to do is jump back in the stream, go through some of your comments. Thank you for that amazing suggestion. That was absolutely amazing. Who sent that suggestion in? I want to find out who sent the Finn and Jake suggestion. That was Electric Cookie. Man, Electric Cookie, thanks. That is amazing. Always commenting on my videos, always checking in. That's fantastic. So this here is for Electric Cookie. So I'm going to write that down in the sketchbook. Never to be erased. Electric Cookie. Thanks for your amazing suggestion. That is fantastic. So we got Electric Cookie from yours truly, like that. You guys are amazing. Let's move on. Okay, we got something else. What other suggestions do we have here? Okay, I'm going to scroll through our comments and check out what we got here. What else? Okay, Super Not Gaming fan art. I'm going to scroll down and see some of the more recent comments. Star Fox would be really cool, and I know Foxes Are Gods has wanted me to do Star Fox for quite a while, so I'm kind of thinking about doing Star Fox. Let's keep going. Justin Bennett, thanks for joining us, my friend. Can you post this live stream when it is done? It will be posted automatically. That's just what YouTube does for us. So that you can come back and watch the live stream anytime, any day, even 40 years from now if you feel so inspired. That would be fantastic. The burning one, Adventure Time. Come on, grab your friends. Yeah, go to very distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. Fun will never end. It's Adventure Time. That is like the best. That is like the best song too. Everything about Adventure Time is just so amazing. Kitslam is about to break it down. Yeah. Law, sorry for being annoying. No, you're not annoying. That's cool, man. Kitslam is left-handed. No, actually, this whole live stream is being mirrored because it's happening on my phone. And so just, I guess the technology hasn't figured out a way to sort of reverse the mirror image. Like check out the cover, everything is sort of backwards. So that's just the way it's gonna happen until I can manage to pick up maybe some more legitimate live stream and equipment. Kirby will probably happen. I think that would be amazing. Benzo, and that was suggested above as well. So you press the crayon very hard. It's true. In fact, what I need to do is grab a sheet of paper and put it underneath because I am drawing so hard, but I'm drawing also a little bit harder than usual, probably because I'm going so fast. By the way, I was on a live stream yesterday, and the quality, after about half an hour, the quality kind of went down. It was sort of frozen a little bit. So if it does freeze, if you guys could let me know, that would be amazing, just so I can have a heads up. Hopefully the quality is good right now, and hopefully the sound's decent. I'm just gonna put this paper underneath because, look, you can see Jake, the dog here, and Finn. So this is what I'll use going forward. Okay, so just a couple more comments, and then I'm gonna continue here. Yeah, it's in reverse. Mega Minx. Hey man, that'd be kind of cool. Mickey Mouse. What I'm gonna do is go up to Star Fox, which is from Foxes Are Gods. He's requested me to do some Star Fox work on the channel for several months, probably is the truth. So let's go ahead and honor his suggestion. Star Fox here. So I'm really happy to do some Star Fox work. Used to play this game a little bit on the Super Nintendo as a kid, but it's been a long time. So let's see, I want to find maybe a drawing version of the Star Fox. So what I'm going to do is type that in quick here, just like that. Okay. Oh yeah, this is, what I want is a color drawing, so type that in. Okay, these are not in color, but what I'll do is I'll just go back and we'll find this one here. This one here should probably do the trick. If I can zoom it in, that will probably do. Yeah, let's make that one work. This will be the 5-minute drawing of Star Fox. I'm gonna go ahead and just put 5 minutes on the timer here, guys. So we got 5 minutes. Let me actually grab some of those colors just to get a little bit more organized. Okay, so I need this yellow orange. And he doesn't have a lot of color, actually, to be honest. He's got like this sort of pink handkerchief around his neck, maybe some black I can see, and probably a little bit of gray here on the Star Fox image. So I'm going to put those pencil colors aside, and I'm going to press start, and we will begin the 5-minute drawing here of Star Fox. Thanks for joining us. And, okay, I'm going to start with the nose. This reference image is a little bit blurry, so we'll see how this treats us. But we're going to start with the black nose just like that, just as foxes do. And he's got his little muzzle mouth right there like that. And he's got his fur kind of bouncing down just like that. And we're going to come up and build his ear like that. And the top of his head. Now the 5-minute drawings, I just really enjoy the challenge of drawing something in 5 minutes. It's always been super fun to sort of do timed challenges of any sort. Something happened here. I think I need, he's got some kind of device on the side here. So I want to make sure I get that. It's like his sort of cell phone device. And yeah, so I'm super excited to do these 5-minute drawings. Super fun all the time. Okay, here we got one eye like that, and we've got a second eye over here, and like that, and like that. Okay, so we're gonna see how this how this goes. Bringing down the neck, and he's got sort of this handkerchief that's sort of coming down here, which of course adds his street cred. He looks way cooler with the handkerchief and his like amazing future jacket. His jacket, which is clearly from the future. It almost seems like it's from Back to the Future. I can picture Marty McFly wearing this jacket for sure. There's a little bit of a reference for you guys from Back to the Future. Okay, so he looks like he's on a mission. He's like trying to figure out what is his next mission. He's got the hands at the side of the body. All of these body postures tell you a lot about each of the characters. Now there's a lot of wrinkles and stuff happening in the jacket. Not sure if we have time right now to finish that. He's got some sort of interesting belt here, which makes him look more like a superhero. I think I'm gonna have to grab a sip of water is what's gonna have to happen. 1 second here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he's got these pants that are sort of baggy and then they get sort of tight. He is on top of his fashion, clearly we know that. And then his legs get really sort of skinny, and he's got like this sort of intense shoe that looks like it's made of metal or something. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. That's the gist of it. There's something over here. It probably is his tail. It's so blurry, it's hard for me to see, but we're trying our best. We're going to make do. This is probably a badge of some sort because he is a winner. So I'm going to come up here. It would be nice to get a couple of oranges in the Star Fox and blend them, but I just don't know if we'll have time. That's my goal. I'm going to start with this sort of soft orange color, and then maybe if we have time, we'll go in and add some darker oranges. That is my goal. Okay, so actually, I might just go ahead and grab an orange right now. Something like this, I think, is more... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to add it up here a little bit too, so that this is the color. He's got a softer muzzle, and then he's got his coat here. It looks, yeah, this is a coat, I believe, or a shirt he's wearing. And I am coloring quite dark so that it looks vibrant for you guys in the live stream or in the replay. I'm going to go ahead and color in his gray coat, which again is much cooler than any coat I have. I can guarantee you that right now. Actually, what I want to do after the coat is go ahead and get the handkerchief. That must be done. I see some comments pouring in. I will come back and I'll read those in just a moment after this Star Fox drawing for Foxes Are Gods. Perfect, so we got the handkerchief. We got a color in his belt, like that. And his, oh my goodness, we're dropping pencils. His sort of belt buckle is silver, and he's got these orange pants. Orange pants. I don't see too many people wearing orange pants. How about you guys? That is a rare thing to see. And there's a little bit of sunshine hanging out over here on this side of the whole drawing. So it's a little bit late. Maybe in future 5-minute drawings I'll try to do that. He's got his little shoes on here. He's got gloves, or maybe these are his hands. And I'm going to guess that this is his tail here. I want to color in his device because he's important. He's doing a lot of things. He's probably saving people's lives. And then I'm going to come up here, and it looks like we might have time to do a little bit of shading, actually, which is amazing. Unsuspected from a 5-minute drawing. And I'm going to go ahead and just shade this a little bit like that. And shading some of these features. Oh my goodness, 5 minutes is up. There we go, perfect. Okay, so that is our 5-minute drawing of Star Fox. I'm going to jump back into the stream and see what our comments are looking like. I want to make sure that I write this. This is for Foxes Are Gods. That much I know because they are always commenting on the channel. Foxes Are Gods, and I absolutely appreciate it so much. That is amazing. So, Foxes Are Gods. Thank you so much for that amazing suggestion. You guys are filled with amazing suggestions. My signature is getting messier each day. I'll have to work on that perhaps. Next page, I'm going to put my cap on this nice Sharpie. This Sharpie was actually a gift. So, there you go. People are nice. Thank you so much. Let's see what other suggestions we have here. I've got some people responding to my Instagram post. Okay, I'll check that out after. Kirby! That's what I wanted to do next. I want to draw Kirby. But first, before I'm sure there's other suggestions, so I'm not going to make my decision just yet. Let's scroll down. Okay, Luke, I imagine you left the live stream here, so goodbye. We'll see you in future ones for sure. Let's see here. I'm going to read this comment from the burning one. Well, the thing is, Adventure Time is kind of needs that rubber hose. Look, otherwise Jake's stretching and growing would look a little derpy. He's in the zone. I'm trying my best. We got two of you wanting Kirby. Benzo and Ghost Crystals, I believe. So I'm going to keep scrolling down. Mickey Mouse would be fun. Do a barrel roll, Star Fox. That is too late. A 10-second cookie? That'd be fun. I'd like to eventually start doing maybe the 10-minute, 5-minute, 10-second. Is that how it is? Drawing challenge? Something similar. I think definitely open to some really, really, really quick timed challenges. Okay. Wow. I wonder if I can keep up. I'm going to try to keep up with the comments. But I do want to read each one, if it is possible. He does look like Doge. That is true. Definitely. The burning one. Did anyone know that on the Super Nintendo cartridge, the Star Fox is actually a puppet? I did not know that. Looks great. I love how the speed gives a great texture to the... Yes, exactly. And it makes it more fun, low pressure. That's one reason why I like these 5-minute drawings as well. Mostly just for fun, hanging out with you guys. Let's see what we got. Great attempt. Thank you, Hand Puppet Justin. Do Deadpool. That'd be cool. Thanks to the Gaming God. Let's see. Do Venom. Venom would be super amazing. Guys, I need water. I'm going to drink some water here quick. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. The burning one is saying Spider Gwen. And I'm not sure what that is, but the 30-second challenge instead. That'd be fun. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Kirby. So thank you to Ghost Crystals and to Benzo for the suggestion. So I'm going to write this right off the bat. This drawing here is for Ghost Crystal. Ghost Crystals, I know that she loves Kirby. So this is definitely dedicated. She's a big fan. Perhaps the largest fan of Kirby in the world. So this is to Crystal, but it's also going to be for Benzo, who is a huge, massive supporter on the channel. Appreciate it, my friend. So we're going to Benzo here. Benzo Pyrene. Amazing. Now I'm going to go and find a nice image of Kirby. Kirby is so cute. You can't go wrong with Kirby. Hey, this is cool. You guys, at least from this lighting angle, you can see the reference images. So I'm making some progress here in the live stream. Okay. Yeah, I just know and expect that this is going to be a learning process for myself as well. So I embrace it. I am welcome. I am open to learning on an ongoing basis. Let's check this out. I think something like this is cute. That's sort of a nice traditional Kirby. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can get Kirby in a background, because that's such a simple little Kirby. Some background as well. So I'm gonna see if I type in background here on Google Images, if we can get Kirby and a little bit of some landscape. What do we got here? Well, we could try something like this maybe. Just where, well, that's a little bit blurry, but he's glowing, kind of fun here. So what I'll do, you know what though? I need to scroll through a couple more images and see what we can find here of Kirby. Something like this might be kind of fun. Let's see here. Wow, I'm going down the rabbit hole of Google Images. I'm getting lost, never to be found again. Let's see, something like that maybe. We'll draw Kirby like that, and then we'll just maybe add a little bit of a landscape for Kirby. Okay, cool. So what I got is a pink here. That will be perfect for Kirby. I need a red for his shoes. He's holding a little cute device. Kirby is on a mission. There's much to be done. He's a busy guy. Here we got more pink. I'm going to put a couple of pinks on here because we get some shading and some blue. I think that pretty well. I'm going to move some of those others aside. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock, and then afterwards I'll come in and see how the suggestions are coming, how they're pouring in. 5 minutes is on the clock, So it has begun. A 5-minute drawing. So you can see all of this is backwards. Hey, what's up with that? You would think in 2018, perhaps they could fix that. Okay, we're going to start at the top here. Kirby. If someone could tell me, what is this device that Kirby's holding? Did Kirby have the first cell phone, perhaps, from 1983 or something like that? Okay, now, I realize already he's going to be sort of a squished Kirby. So we'll see if I can fix that, because he's looking kind of squished. So I'm going to draw, okay, that's a little bit better. Wow, this foot, guys, as I am drawing, I'm constantly looking at the sizes of everything. This foot is like larger than Kirby's full body. So there you go. Massive, massive feet, big red shoes it looks like he's wearing. Kirby's amazing. So he's got a cute little mouth here. Let's go ahead and add that in with a Kirby tongue. Kirby always has these big, large eyes. Very notable. As soon as you see Kirby, it's immediately you can recognize the character. That is Kirby. He's got all of these cartoon characters have huge glares. And there's definitely something to be said about glares. Adding glares to cartoon drawings immediately makes the character so much cuter. And the more glares you add, it actually begins to look like they're almost crying, like they become sad. So we're gonna make sure that Kirby looks happy, but still wondering what that device is. Let's go ahead and draw the device. I'll show you what it looks like here. I think you can see it in the reference photo there. So he's got this cute little Kirby hand. Kirby is on a mission. He's got this amazing device, much cooler than... I wish I had a cell phone that was pink with a massive antenna. It would definitely draw attention. And if it had a Kirby ringtone, that would be even better. Maybe that's what the truest Kirby fan needs, is a Kirby ringtone, a Kirby cell phone. Wow, he's got a little bump over here on the edge, but hey, I'm going to start by, and then if we have time, maybe we can go back and add a little bit of a background. That is my goal. But maybe we can do a nice job on Kirby and do some blending here. Do some quick little blending. So I'm going to start with the darkest tone, and that is this pink here. It seems like the sunlight is coming from this angle. That's why all of the dark tones are on the opposite side of the sunlight. In this reference photo, Kirby is flying through space, it looks like, or definitely through the clouds. He's got some friends, actually. He's got some interesting friends. He's got a red Kirby. Who is that? Who's this red Kirby? I've never seen him before. There's a green Kirby there. I have never seen. You guys will have to tell me in the comment section. That's what it's for. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna switch things up. I'm gonna try blending this to a different pink. Let's see how this works. And so what I'm gonna do is take the second pink, move it towards the first one, the first tone of pink, and then I'm gonna bring it out to the edge of the character. So a little bit of a blending lesson there. And by the way, if you guys would like to have some cartoon drawing lessons in general, like a full-blown how to draw a cartoon character series, please let me know. I would be honored. Super excited to do that. In fact, it's probably going to happen, most likely. So if you would like to see that, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. At least it'll get me motivated to do it for you specifically. That's a good way to get my butt in gear. Leave a comment down below and tell me, hey, start a cartoon drawing series. I'd love to maybe start, like, I want to do some cartoon characters like Winnie the Pooh. Oh my goodness, how adorable. I would love to have Winnie the Pooh on the channel. So there we go. I need to make sure that we get the red shoes. I've been spending so much time on Kirby himself. Get these red shoes in here. I'm coloring in many different directions, you can tell, which is something I wouldn't do as much if I was actually spending time on a perfect drawing of Kirby. Winnie the Pooh would be adorable. Thank you for that comment, and I absolutely agree. Winnie the Pooh has been on me. I feel like I want to draw him on the channel. I must commemorate Winnie the Pooh. What an amazing character. He's made so many people happy over the years. Struggling to find a pink that will complement his device, but I think I'll use the same pink that we used on the rest of Kirby, like that. He's got a yellow antenna right here, beaming signals to the world. Let's make sure. Yes, at least we got the signals in there and that there. If I can add these little blue marks, there we go. That is Kirby. With his cell phone, I thought we'd get a little bit further into the drawing, but hey, that's okay. I'm going to jump into the live stream on my... That's the easiest way for me to see your comments. So let's check it out. So that was for Ghost Crystal and Benzo. That's my way of saying thank you guys. You are amazing. Go out there and do some drawings yourself. And if you do some artwork, go ahead and send it to me on Instagram. That would be amazing. Kitslam is what they call me. We're moving on to the next drawing. Fantastic. Let's see. How many should we do today? It sort of depends on how active we are in the comment section. Venom, I think, would be really cool. Write your name down first. Write the name down first. Yeah, that's a good way so I don't forget. The Cookie Monster would be really fun. Stay hydrated, children. Yes, that's the right answer. Let's see. And drink. Where was that? Someone had another funny comment about water. He would probably grow an abnormally large tongue. Nintendo X or Nintendo and Marvel, the ultimate crossover. That'd be cool. Yoshi from Atreo. Thank you, Atreo, for jumping in the live stream. Honor to have you here. Winnie the Pooh would be adorable. Winnie the Pooh eating honey. I think that would be a good suggestion. Sonic the Hedgehog is coming from Justin Bennett. Guys, go check out Justin Bennett's channel after the stream. Support him. He is part of the community. We got Speed Marks. Very cute. Thank you very much. Blue Tree is giving me the hands, the clap clap. Spider Pig, that would be amazing. That's a fun option. And then Benzopyrene, I have no idea why I did that, but I set a timer for 5 minutes just to check if you don't add a few seconds. That's fine, Benzo. You can check, make sure everything is legitimate around here. That is fine. Guys, there are so many good suggestions. I just don't almost know what to do with myself. Let's go ahead. I think Venom would be very amazing. Love Venom. What he's such a gnarly character. Let's pop into, so we did a really cute character. We did Kirby here. Now we're going to draw Venom. Venom does not harm Kirby in any way. In fact, they're best friends. I spoke with Venom last night. He told me that very thing. Venom. V-E-N-O-M. Let's see what pops up. I don't really want to draw him from the movie. We could, though, from the movie poster. Probably what will happen is we'll look for an image, a traditionally drawn image of Kirby, or not Kirby, but Venom. Guys, look at this. This movie is probably going to be pretty epic. That looks pretty intense. I think that would probably be a 500-hour drawing, maybe. But if we can find something that's pretty cool from the comic books, let's see what happens. And we'll get some serious Venom action here. This will be sweet. I'll just need basically black and blue, I believe. And part of the thing is there's so many awesome images. Which one to do? Something like that is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go back one more time. Something like this would be even better because it's more of a full... Let's do this. That would be epic. Nice. Okay, for this one, what I'm going to do, I think I'll turn the sketchbook sideways, and we're going to try our best to draw that Venom. Wow. We'll see how that works. I got to move some of these colors aside. Actually, this works. We have some pinks around for the mouth and tongue. We have a black around, which is perfect. And all we need is a blue, and I have that too. So there you go. 5 minutes, guys, is going on to the timer. So I'm going to set that right now. Benzo, feel free to check. Make sure this is legitimate. I just pressed click, so that has been. And this is going to be a 5-minute drawing of Venom. So let's go ahead and try to figure out where's the best part to start. I'm going to start over here on the edge, kind of, or at the top of the page. This will be the edge of his head, then his neck muscle, because he's pretty much all muscle, this guy. And then his head kind of popped at the top of the page, pops off. I'm going to carry it down like that, and then move up towards, this is his mouth. Oh my goodness, look at this character, super fun to draw, and probably created by Stan Lee, although I'm not 100% sure on that. But look at this character design. Absolutely epic. This is seriously intense stuff. This is not intended to frighten anyone, although I'm sure it looks kind of frightening in a moment. Give me a couple more minutes and he'll look terrifying. So that is the Venom tongue that we've grown to love and appreciate from all of those drawings. There's so many drawings of Venom on YouTube, actually. So that there is the beginning of Venom. And I'm gonna zoom into my reference photo. Wow, this is epic. Okay, so just I don't know what I don't know what all of these features are of Venom, but you know, he's got like he's falling apart at the seams, it seems, half the time. So he's got all of these little holes almost all over his mouth, and then teeth galore. Let's add these little his gums. The truth of the matter is Venom probably needs to go to the dentist right now. He's probably about 5 years late at least, because these teeth, I can almost promise you, are probably about to fall out. And his jaw, I'm going to lower it a little bit to make it look more intense yet. And going behind the tongue, and then I'm going to draw some gums here as well. And he's got his teeth like that, so that he looks super intense. Venom is on a mission as well, probably a destructive one. But I guess that's allowed too. Preferably, let's keep the missions as friendly as possible. Wow, I need to draw the eyes so that this looks really intense. Really excited to finish this drawing here of Venom. What a great character suggestion. Would love to do all of those suggestions that you guys have shouted out down in the comments. Eventually, we'll get to a lot of those. I'm going to start jumping on live more frequently and doing some live streams with you guys because I really do enjoy them. Okay, so what I'm going to start is with the tongue, I guess. And the tongue has two main colors, pink on top where the sunlight is hitting, and then underneath that is going to be a darker sort of red, black, brown tone. So I'm going to start with this yellow to get things, I'm going to start with this pink to get things started here. And actually, I'm going to go right into the black because it's super important, of course. Actually, I just changed my mind again. Let's get some blue in here, just because there's some random blue markings, sort of where the light is hitting. So get a little bit of blue, just to honor that part of our drawing. And those are where all the glares are. Then I can cover it with black, like this. Hopefully we can get through this whole coloring. That would be so amazing, like that. Yeah, so if you guys have, again, so if you have any things that you would like to see drawn, then drop those in the comment section, and that will happen in a future stream. Okay, so live streaming is such a nice way for us to hang out, and there's low pressure. I don't have to edit the video or anything, and it's just way quicker, way more fun. Interacting with you guys in the comment section is more enjoyable than just sitting alone and doing it all by yourself, right? I mean, let's be honest about that one. I'm going to try to find a dark brown, and this is going to be sort of the tongue shadowed section. I'll probably bring some pink over top of this brown, just so it looks more like the same tongue. But yeah, we don't have time to perfectly shade this whole drawing of Venom, so I'm just going to bring the pink down so that we know that that is just the darker side of the tongue. Guys, you know what I really want to do is get the inside of the mouth going here. I'm going to start with this sort of red tone, like that. All of this stuff, all of his lips and everything, his gums, all of this has to be black. Or not black, but red. I'm thinking too much, I'm talking too much, and I'm going so quick. So there's black tones in here. Actually, this brown will be a good color for parts of the inside of his mouth. And then I'm just going to color it a little bit more boldly. I think the timer must be up pretty soon. Wow, check that out. So that there is the 5-minute drawing of our friend Venom. Perfect. Wow. Hey, that was really fun, and I think he turned out actually surprisingly decent. So let me pop into the live stream and see what our comments are and see how you guys are doing. Perfect. Okay, who suggested this? Boy, oh boy, I need to remember. I should be careful. Venom was a suggestion from Blue Tree, maybe. Was it from Blue Tree? It looks like it's from Blue Tree. If you suggested it as well, make sure you let me know. It's hard to keep up. It is a little bit challenging to keep up with all of the comments that are pouring in. Imagine once you have once I have more subscribers, the live stream will go so quickly. Blue Tree, thank you, sir, or ma'am, I'm not exactly sure. Thanks for this amazing suggestion. Let's review, let's just check out the ones that we've done so far. Holy, we've been live for 54 minutes, guys. That is amazing. Okay, cool. first drawing in the YouTube sketchbook here is to Lucius Bentley. That was the centipede from the original Atari. That's the cartoon version. That's the version that appeared on the video console. Next we did Finn and Jake, and I'm really excited for this one. This is a nice entry to have in the sketchbook, no doubt. Was for Foxes Are Gods. And then we just did, well, we did Kirby for Ghost Crystal and Ben Pyrene. And then we did Venom for Blue. So let's see if we have any more suggestions. Okay, let's see. I gotta go to the very bottom and I'll work my way up. Okay, so Blue Tree, that was for you. Appreciate that. Blue Tree made. Justin, thank you for staying on top of things. That's amazing. Eventually I'll probably get some moderators. Once things get rolling here on the live streams and stuff, I'll start getting some moderators in the comment section. And so those who are contributing a lot to the community and are being positive, amazing people, they will be up for grabs potentially to be moderators if they want to, which just basically means that if just kind of keeping an eye on the live stream, keeping me informed if anything goes wrong, if the sound is bugging out or the video quality is not working great, then my moderators can let me know. So let's check out any other suggestions here. What if Kirby ate Venom? Now that would be amazing. Going to Justin's question, which just popped up on the screen, potentially doing live streams every Sunday. I'm really open to exploring those ideas. I kind of want to make more videos anyways. So what my goal is to potentially do one live stream a week and then do a regular video in the week. I'll come up with a schedule and I'll let you guys know. Live streams on Sunday could definitely work though. I'm enjoying this, so that is definitely an option. Now, who is in the live stream? If you're in the live stream now, then I would draw your suggestion. I love all of the suggestions above, but maybe some of these people have exited. They might be going for Sunday church or maybe off to have some lunch or breakfast. So if you're in the live stream now, tell me what your character suggestion is. Just sub to Justin Bennett. Perfect. Thank you, Speed Marks. That is amazing. So thanks for supporting the community. And Spider Pig would be fun if Gaming God is. I see Incredible Hulk just popped up on the screen. Lookfish Art is here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. Lookfish Art is a fantastic artist. So after the stream, make sure you pop over to his channel and Orange Monkey. Orange Monkey and I have a collaboration video that's coming out. I'll give more information on that in the coming weeks, but it's going to be super epic. I can guarantee you that. Sonic the Hedgehog, that'd be a lot of fun. I do see the Incredible Hulk from Speedmark. I gotta say, he is my favorite Marvel character, so that will probably happen. So thanks to Fish Art for joining us, Electric Cookie, as always, and Orange Monkey. I'm gonna open up to a new page and we'll do a drawing of the Incredible Hulk, which I am very excited to do. He is such a legend. What an amazing character. There we go. Speed Marks' his favorite character too, so that is perfect. Let's go ahead and put, this is to Speed Marks right off the bat, because sometimes it is easy to forget. Speed Marks, is there a space in the name? Speed Marks, let's go back and check that out. Nope, this is to Speed Marks. Okay, I want to find an awesome image of the Hulk, because he is just a legend. If I had to choose, I would go Hulk over Venom, but if you guys have a preference, let me know in the comment section. So many different Marvel characters. Hulk is the one we're looking up right now, though. Hulk. Okay. There's so many iconic images of the Hulk. Which one? Look at this 3D sculpture someone made. That's really funky. That is really funky. We want something that is very Hulk-like. I kind of want to get... well, maybe this one here could do. He doesn't look very angry, though. Yeah, like a comic book Hulk. Would you consider this Orange Monkey to be a comic book Hulk? I think this image here might... Ooh, this is more comic book Hulk. Definitely. I recognize this because I used to collect Marvel Comics. And this is exactly what I used to look at. I used to go to the comic store and admire these artists. I just couldn't believe it, how amazing their drawings were. Wow, okay. There are a lot of fantastic images here of Hulk, but probably this one. Look at how fierce this is. Oh, that's legendary. I think that's probably the Hulk that's going to go down here today. I'll probably keep it zoomed in at that level, and I'll keep my sketchbook in vertical portrait mode. So I'm going to draw this right here, and this is a great image. I completely agree. So I'm just going to take a sip of water here, and I'm going to put some of these other pencils aside because we don't need them currently. Just reaching over here to find some greens. Where are my greens? They must be right here, I think. Here we go. Lots of different greens. This green will probably help us out a little bit, plus this green here. The good thing about Hulk, at least he's nice. Orange Monkey, is also Hulk's favorite character. And no, I said that in backwards, I'm pretty sure. Orange Monkey is stoked on the Hulk, which I am excited for because, man, when I was a kid, guys, we used to go to the movie rental store, and I made sure that my parents were aware that, yes, there's the Hulk cartoon. Let's rent it. I used to watch it over and over and over. So, I need to put 5 minutes on the timer, and then we're going to get going on this legendary drawing of our friend Hulk. So 5 minutes is on the timer. It is done, and we have begun. Wow. I'm going to zoom in. This is perfect. Okay, so let's draw his nose. Like that. The Hulk is very upset at the moment. I mean, I think we can all agree that he can be a little bit aggressive at times. It's possible that the Hulk might need a little bit of counseling. I'm not a counselor myself, but the anger is kind of an issue. As long as the anger is being productive, though, you know, like, really, can you blame the guy? If he's being a superhero, here he's got a tooth. And I'm gonna his teeth are just kind of one tooth, two tooth, and a third. And then coming into this direction, we've got a couple more teeth, just like that. And his mouth is open and coming down like that. He's got even like the saliva stuff pouring off of his mouth and sort of connecting the bottom jaw from the top. I'm gonna just sort of bounce around. These are gonna become teeth. This is only a 5-minute drawing, so we don't have a ton of time. And I'm going to draw the bottom half of these teeth. So they're not going to be perfect, but for the 5-minute drawing, it will serve us extremely well. So this is the chin of our friend the Hulk. Now I'm going to go upwards so that we can actually begin to distinguish some of these characteristics and features. So let's make sure that this eye is intense, and he's got his eyebrow way over here in the back, which is a sign of extreme expression. He's got his eyes are like glowing green, which is like soup. Definitely open to this like version of the Hulk. Haven't seen this image before. Just kind of rolling through it for the first time. One thing that's always challenging about drawing is is drawing the second eye. So what I'm gonna do is reach around, and hopefully this eye will be level. This is one reason why I like drawing with my left hand too, because like my hand doesn't ever get in the way. Draw the right side with the right, draw the left with the left, but I am going to use my right because it still is easier, even to this day. But, oh, I need to carry that up. I might have made a little bit of a mistake there. That's fine. Actually, I need to hurry up is what needs to happen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just fill in the structure of his head. Is what I'm realizing, probably a little bit behind time. There is an ear here, and he's got an ear like that, and he's got his very Hulk-like hair, which again is just chaotic, full of mayhem. Hasn't washed his hair probably in about 4 months at least, and I don't even think the Hulk does much to maintain his hygiene. He's just kind of an angry man. I think when I was a kid, I just used to like the Hulk so much because he was a green, mean fighting machine. And that's all it took to grab my attention as a kid. This character is mean, he's green, and he's saving people, and he gets very upset. And I remember the military, the cartoon, he must have lived near a military base. It's been a while. Backstory of all of these muscles are kind of hard to draw because there's so many of them. What I'm going to do is jump in here and we'll start coloring the Hulk. And then maybe we can go back and add some of those features later. Let's zoom in. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so I'm going to quickly color in the Hulk here. I've got a couple of greens. I think, not really sure what to think about some of these greens. This green's going to have to do the trick. And so thanks again to anyone who's in the stream, anyone who's popped into the stream. If you're watching the replay, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Everyone is welcome. Everyone, everyone, everyone. So you know what I'm going to do is just kind of lightly go over this with a soft average green. So this is sort of a strategy that I'm going to use here right now. This is the average green color. It will do fine. In fact, let's maybe average it across more of the character. And then I'm going to pick up a couple of other greens, and then we will add some different tones and shadows and stuff. So at least we have full coverage here in a moment. And then what we'll do is go back. I need to get at least his pupils in here. His eyes are basically glowing, so I'm probably going to color them green. But if we don't add eyes, he looks like a... So let's do his eyes are going to be like this sort of glowing green because he is very upset. Okay. The Hulk has every right to be upset. Oh, what was I saying? Earlier I was saying, yeah, he must have lived near a military base because in the cartoon series I used to watch as a kid... Oh no, let's color a few more. Let's get some more lines in here just like that. Perfect, right guys? And maybe a little bit of green in the mouth. There you go. That's the 5-minute drawing of the Incredible Hulk. So it didn't quite get as far along into that drawing as I was hoping for, but that's okay. That is fine. Let's pop into the live stream here and see how we're doing. That is cool. Hey, this is neat. My phone is just bumping down. Okay, so let's check out the comments. So Orange Monkey, that was the comic Hulk there, and it was for Speed Marks, I guess, he's the person who gave us the suggestion, and that's a way for me to learn your names as well. So thank you, Speed Marks. Your name is immortalized in this sketchbook. I think it would be fun in a couple of years' time from now. We'll go back through some of these old sketchbooks that we did together in this new series and reminisce on some of those good old times here in 2018. Okay, so Hulk is legendary. Are you ambidextrous? I wouldn't consider myself fully ambidextrous, but I can use both pencils, both hands fairly well. To be fully ambidextrous, of course, would mean you'd have to be absolutely equal with both at throwing baseball, throwing footballs, drawing, writing, and I'm more comfortable with my right. It seems to be the way I must have been born right-handed, but using my left hand does feel fairly natural, but I have practiced it throughout the years. It was just something I would try for fun when I was in school. If I was if I was a little bit bored, I would just pick up my pencil with my opposite hand and start drawing or doodling or coloring or taking notes. I can share more information about ambidexterity in future videos, which has been an ongoing request really for me to share videos about ambidexterity. So that should be coming through the pipeline. Let's see. So Electric Cookie has several suggestions. We have Naruto, we have a cat, we have a tiger, Batman would be cool. Thank you, Speed Marks. I'm glad you like that it looks fierce. By the way, I'm just suggesting things that you can choose. Thank you. Electric Cookie, throw 1,000 suggestions into the comment section. I am open to all of those. Already looks ace. Thank you there, Blue Tree. And Orange Monkey 92, I would like to see the Thing. The Thing, hey, that would be cool. I would definitely be into drawing the Thing from Fantastic Four. Look, Fish Art. Cheers, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Keep crushing it on YouTube. Very nice pencil color speed time lapses on Lookfish Art's channel. And we got Speed Marks. You're welcome, sir. Hulk as an elderly superhero. That would be super fun. So this suggestion, Blue Tree, of Hulk as an elderly superhero, that is a great suggestion that I'll probably do in a future live stream as an example, where to get our live stream started, maybe doing some more 5-minute drawings in the coming weeks or days even. And then maybe once we get going into the sketchbook, really diving into some really fun ideas, maybe some mashups, the Simpsons as some superheroes, all of those things. I really want to use the sketchbook to not only hang out with you guys, but to challenge myself as an artist, to do some quick drawings, but to do some anything and everything, really. So this serves many purposes, and I want to thank you guys for joining the journey. That is so amazing. A couple more comments. Pikachu. Let's scroll through, and I'll choose another one of these. We'll do at least one more here. Let's do one more here for sure. Okay. Thank you to everyone who has thumbed up this live stream. That means a ton. It means a lot. Thank you so much. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and find out who is in the live stream currently? Let's draw something that they want to see. So if you're in the live stream, like Orange Monkey is in the live stream. He's a friend of mine on YouTube. So let's go ahead and I'm going to draw the thing for Orange Monkey. And then when I'm done drawing Orange Monkey, go ahead and head over to his channel when the live stream is over, because he's got a fantastic channel. So the thing here from Fantastic Four is what's going down here. This is going to be awesome. What a fun character. I always liked Hulk and the Thing. They were both like these gnarly dudes in the superhero series Marvel. Imagine you were the creator of Marvel, hey? Like, what a legend. Stan Lee. This is why I love art. Oh my, I got 20% on the phone, so this will be the last one. And thanking you guys again in advance, but yeah, imagine like Stan Lee, what a legend. This is why I love art so much. You know, Stan Lee was probably a teenager just doodling, drawing different heroes that he was inventing. And then like near the tail end of his life, because he's kind of an old chap now, isn't he? His ideas have exploded on a global scene. Just amazing. You never really know. That's why I love just creating things. You start day one, and then a few years down the road, all of a sudden your creation has turned into something that is explosive on the global scene. This is kind of a cute version, Orange Monkey. Maybe you're open to something like this. It's not the comic version. Here, let me see if I can get this. It's not the comic version, but it is the thing nonetheless. And I think that would be kind of fun to draw. Probably sort of simple here for the... Hello everyone, so thank you Tegan9Bailey8 for joining the live stream. That is amazing. Hanging out here and doing some 5-minute drawings with you guys. And this, I'm just gonna do a quick recap. This sketchbook is our YouTube sketchbook. I know everything is backwards here because we're doing this from the cell phone, but this sketchbook is for us to hang out in future live streams. And there you go. So I got the thumbs up from Orange Monkey. Of course, we have hundreds of pages. No, I've only got 100, but I'm gonna buy more. As soon as this is done, I will buy more sketchbooks. This is, you know, I'm here to stay. I love YouTube, and I love all of you guys for hanging out. I'm just grabbing a sip of coffee, actually, is what's about to happen, and then we'll get going here on our drawing of the thing. The battery in my phone is 20%, so let's get going. Time is short, guys. There's only 24 hours in a day, and we've only got 5 minutes to draw this character, and it has begun. So I'm going to go over here and start with his eyebrow. Often when you're drawing cartoon characters, it is sort of convenient to start at the eyes, and you can build around the eyes and then build up his forehead like I'm about to do his forehead here. I really appreciate the cartoon versions of any character, so maybe going forward on the channel I'll develop a cartoon drawing series. That's one of my goals. Okay, so that's his nose. It's pretty cute actually, and I'm going to put an eye right there and an eye right here, and he looks cuter than ever. This is our kind of cartoon version of the thing, and I am super excited to see if I can get all of those sort of rock featured lines all over our character. Look at this. What a happy chap. Yeah? He's happy. It's Sunday. He's having a good time. See, he doesn't look nearly as stressed as the Hulk, and that's probably true. I think the thing is probably quite a bit more casual. I'm open to that type of attitude. I appreciate that very much. Nice and casual. It's a Sunday. We're trying to relax. And by the way, I hope you are going to have a fantastic Sunday and that you are already. That is the chest. We got an arm over here, and the thing is massive. So we have to make features are kind of over the top and very rock-like. This is fun. Thank you, man. This is such a great suggestion. I know you guys have the best suggestions, so I'll be sure to be reading all of those in each of our future live streams. If you guys like, here's a question for you. Do you guys prefer live streams? It doesn't have to be for myself, just thinking of any YouTube video, any YouTuber that you appreciate in general. Do you guys like live streams more? Is that kind of a preference? Is that a go-to? Go ahead and answer that question. That is a specific question for you guys in the stream. Because if you do, then I'll be pumped to honor that, and we'll start doing a lot more live streams. We'll get the channel pumped, filled with content for you guys and for the world at large. Love creating art. As long as I'm working on art, I'm a happy chap, you see. That there's the thing. And let's go ahead and add his little muscle there and sort of like a rib cage thingamabob right there. And now we have to start coloring the thing immediately because I need to make rock-like features. So what I'm going to do is, this again will sort of be the average tone. This is where the light is hitting because I'm going so quick. I'm going to use this technique of just sort of placing this average tone across the entire character. And then what I'll do is I'll grab a tan and then we'll do some shadows. But before the shadows make an appearance, I'm going to make sure that we get the rock-like separations between the character all over the place. Man, he's so funny. Look at this character. I haven't drawn his pupils yet, so he looks more like a, I don't know what he looked like, an AI. Okay. Oh, he's got these blue shorts. I would like to get the blue shorts colored. I don't know if this is the perfect blue, but it's happening. We're going to use it. So here we got the blue shorts. I'm going to change the direction because this will be a lot quicker. Normally, though, if you're coloring a nice pencil color drawing, you probably wouldn't switch directions so quickly. Okay, so the lines and the rocks have begun. I'm going to kind of follow along, but I'm also going to do a random catalog of these different shapes here that are happening. I need to finish it. This is an important part of the character. So he's even got them here on his face, so congratulations to the thing. He is incredible. He is consistent. And wow, hopefully I can get through all of these little features. I should try to make them a little bit more distinguishable, a little bit different if possible, so that it doesn't look like he was cloned. All of these features are unique, is what I'm trying to say there. And so once these are kind of in place, which I feel like I'm kind of just slopping them on here, time. Yeah, that would be good advice for myself. Okay, and now that that's there, I do want to make sure that we get the pupil on because that's kind of important. We want him to look like a happy chap. He's a living creature. He's a superhero, and he's trying to help the world, rid the world of complication and all of these supervillains. Like, what's up with these supervillains? Why do they need to be so destructive? The answer to that. What causes them to be so negative? Oh no! Let's make sure we get some shading over here. Ooh. Okay, that there is the thing. Wow, I really enjoyed working on that one. That is super fun. Cool. This was for Orange Monkey. Perfect. Let's make sure that we get that. I'm going to jump back into the stream on my device, which is an easier way for me to keep up with all of your amazing comments. Okay, I'm going to make sure that this is on paper with Sharpie, that this was a suggestion which came to us from Orange Monkey. So thank you, sir. You're a legend. He's got some fantastic artwork on YouTube. You won't regret it. You won't even turn back. Posting good content all the time. Orange Monkey 92. Oops. I put two first, 92. Thank you for tuning into my live stream. You're a legend just like the thing himself. This was really fun. I really enjoyed that drawing of the thing. That is amazing. Guys, look at all these drawings. I do have to say that battery is kind of fading away on me. And that actually makes me sad because I would keep going. Eventually what I'll do is I'll make sure I can get a cord that will plug into the phone. And yeah, so that we can keep this going for longer. In fact, I might be able to do that now. Let me think about that. If you guys want to stick around in the live stream, I'd be glad to do so. I'll plug in my phone. I can rig that up. This was for Lucius Bentley. He wanted the centipede. That is from the original Atari video game. This is for Electric Cookie. This was Finn and Jake, a 5-minute drawing for them. This is, again, a nice way for me to learn your names. So we got Foxes or Gods. They're constantly watching my videos and leaving friendly comments. Thank you so much, Foxes or Gods. You are amazing. Ghost Crystal as well. Benzopyrene. These are all names that, all of these names are familiar to me because you guys are such fantastic members of the community. Be it Kirby. Look at this epic drawing here. of Venom. That was really fun. Guys, I enjoy the Marvel characters, so keep those coming. Look at this. We're on a Marvel streak. We have Venom, we have the Incredible Hulk, and we have the Thing. And I have to say, this is so cute. This, I don't know what, this reminds me of a Thing sort of merged or mashed up with the attitude and characteristics of Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why, but if you just look at this face, he's just so happy, so content. And that's a superhero that I can appreciate. Someone who's keeping it relaxed, taking the laid back approach. Do you guys have more suggestions? If you have more suggestions, then maybe we can keep this going and I can plug in my phone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start reading some comments here. Let's see what we got. Okay, Pikachu was mentioned. There's sometimes I won't be able to, I probably skip over some comments. There's so many. Thank you to Santa Bill Said for joining the live stream. Yeah, Santa Bill is here with us. Thank you. Always on Instagram. I appreciate it on Instagram. Orange Monkey approves of the drawing that we just finished. Thor would be fun. I like, that's a good suggestion. Okay, let's see. Call 911. I broke the subscribe button. Look at that. It's funny. Sometimes Tegan9, thanks for the comment there. Sometimes they're trying to hide the comments because they think it's spam. Like Tegan asked, someone call 911. I broke the subscribe button. Ganondorf. Hey, Ganondorf. Is that, that must be Ganon of some version. And I've been, when I was a kid, man, if you would have met me when I was 5 years old, I would have been in the basement playing on the Nintendo NES Zelda 1. And that's all I did. I'm pretty sure that's all I did for the first 5 years of my life was play Zelda. Haven't played any of the recent games. I would love to. I'm sure they'd be fun. Look at all these. The antagonist of Legend of Zelda, Ganon. I'm seeing a lot of Ganons. That's cool. I like that suggestion very much. I like lives. Okay, cool. Yes, I watch live streams while I draw. Really enjoy live streams. Hey guys, this is amazing feedback. That's exactly the question I was wondering. If you prefer live streams from any YouTuber, not myself necessarily per se, but live streams in general. And I really enjoy live streams too. It just kind of makes more sense. You can interact with the YouTuber on a more personal level. So we got Ganon or Princess from Zelda's coming up a lot. Who has DeviantArt? I do, but I haven't posted there for years. Shout out to QuickDraw35 because that is how I found your channel. Exactly. QuickDraw35 posted a video I saw probably half a year ago called the top 5 artists on YouTube, and he narrowed it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and number 1, guys, was a massive surprise. I'm pretty sure I fell off my seat when I was watching that video. Go check it out. It's from QuickDraw, the top 5 on YouTube. You might fall off your seat as well. I found you through QuickDraw as well. That's amazing. Thank you, Blue Tree. That just means so much to me. My art on DeviantArt is bad. No, your art is good. Okay, that's the final answer. Are you going live today on Instagram too? I will go live on Instagram at 5 o'clock, which is what I do every single day. Get a darn charger. Yes, that will happen. It's somewhere around my house. Here we're just experimenting. This is my second live stream. Thor, can you draw creep? Okay, we do have some more suggestions. So guys, what I'm gonna do is just go grab my cell phone charger. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, with today's technology, we can get her done. So, let me see here. Give me a moment. It says I have about 10% battery life. So if I fade away, then I am so sorry. Guys, should we go on a quick little field trip? Quick little field trip. Oh, okay. Hello, so I just need to grab one more item I just realized. Here we go. Having a stream here. That was my kitchen, so welcome. Maybe you want to cook some food for me? That'd be pretty neat. I'm gonna just plug in our cell phone here. You can see we're just making it work. Okay, hopefully this will do the trick here, guys. Thanks for hanging in there, even though this is the bumpiest ride in live stream history. Again, like eventually once I get into the momentum of doing live streams and stuff, I'll probably get some actual live streaming equipment, and at that point I'll have different camera angles and everything. That would be super amazing. This is awkward though, guys, so just give me a moment here as I plug this in. Now that should be charging then. So, I mean, I've got it all plugged in, but if for some reason the live stream fades in the next couple of minutes, you guys know that it was because my battery died. Cool. I still have people in the stream. Thank you so much to everyone who has come into the stream. Now I'm going to pretend that the battery's charging. I didn't hear a sound, but I'm pretty sure we're good. And let's check out what we got down here in the comment section. Okay, I am back. It is true. So hello to everyone. Ivan, thanks for joining us in the stream. That's fantastic. Tiga9, that's a kids program my daughter used to watch. Peters. Okay, I'm scrolling up from the bottom to see what kind of suggestions. What was that suggestion that I loved? It was Ganon. Now I see that. Thanks, Tegan, for asking me something here. Can you draw a creepypasta character? That will potentially happen in a future stream, I think. I'd want to develop that idea maybe a little bit more. I don't know much about creepypasta, so maybe that will be my homework after the live stream here. Let's look up Ganon from Zelda, guys. If you like Zelda, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I'd be stoked to meet you down there because I have been a fan of Ganon since 1987 or something silly. What I want though is an older version. If you guys are down, that would be cool. Maybe from Zelda. All of these versions. This is what I want. This is sort of. This reminds me of the Ganon that I am aware of, but he's probably changed a lot. But let me know if you guys are okay with this suggestion here. We got Ganon, and I'm going to start collecting some of these pencil colors. I thought Ganon was green, though. You know what I mean? At least on the original Nintendo, he was definitely a green character. I haven't kept up with the series of Zelda since basically Super Nintendo's. I played a little bit of it on 64, and I loved it, don't get me wrong. But at that time, I think I started skateboarding, and I just kind of lost touch with a lot of my video games. So there you go. That is the hidden truth. Let's see here. King Kong would be tons of fun. I'm only 12. Eek. Hey man, what's wrong with being 12? Being 12 is great. You got a lot more freedom. You don't have a job probably yet. So continue to appreciate the freedom that you have. Okay, what I'm going to do is put 5 minutes on the clock for this 5-minute drawing. Someone should keep track. Make sure I'm not cheating. I have 5 minutes on the clock. It has begun. Guys, if we can always do different versions of all of these characters because we have nothing but time. 24 hours in a day. So I'm going to start with the nose. Yeah, I thought Ganon was green though. Can you guys let me know in the comment section? You guys, by the way, will be sort of my my allies. You're going to have to help me keep up to date with culture. So, because this is my question. What's the difference between Ganondorf and Ganon? Because that's something I've been wondering actually for a long time. And now that you mention it, it reminds me. I don't know if I ever knew the difference. I think that Ganondorf is a more recent version, perhaps. I love Ganon though, so this is perfect. Okay, so we got a tooth and another tooth. And I'm going to add his mouth here, like that. And he's got another one of these. Perfect. Okay, going up, I'm going to add the second eye. I almost need to blow my nose. I'm going to have to do that in a moment here soon, I think. In fact, I need to blow my nose right now. Sorry, guys. Pardon the... Ooh. Crazy, hey? This is a live stream. Can't do anything about it. And I'm going to grab one more. Okay, Ganon. I should be more focused on Ganon than myself. Okay, so here we got his eyes. He's looking pretty fierce, of course. He's on a mission. I'm pretty sure he wants Link to be a goner, if you kind of know what I mean. Link is just an ongoing headache in Ganon's life. Trying to take over the community or the universe, the world of Hyrule. Man, I used to be so in love with Zelda. That game is just so legendary. That game, it was my favorite game for most of my childhood years, for sure. I'd actually be very interested to hear what your favorite video game is, whether it be now, current, or if it was from your childhood. Maybe you are still in childhood. I think all of us are children at heart, so let's not forget that. Here we got, he's got like this sort of, almost like a samurai type get up here. So that is new to me. I haven't really quite seen that, but guys, check out this skull. This is amazing. Let's make sure we get the skull in here, and we'll celebrate the skull here for a moment with our friend Ganon. He is our friend, believe it or not. We're all friends here. And look at that skull, that's kind of cute. Okay, so what we're gonna do is add this little loop. I'm gonna start moving faster. And maybe once I actually get a couple of these arms on here, maybe what we'll do is start the coloring process and worry about the rest of the character after the coloring is done, if it's possible to finish him. And drawing like this is kind of fun too, because it forces me to look very quickly and make decisions right on the fly here live in the moment, no time to think, and just sort of trust my sense of intuition, go with the flow, which is what I'm all about here. So I'm gonna leave it there. If we have time, I will go back and finish the character, but of course I want to get some blue on here. So I'm gonna softly add blue across the top of his ear and his face. Here guys, let me show you too. Normally if I was doing this drawing, I would color very slowly as I cross these Sharpie lines. In fact, I would probably do Sharpie last, to be honest. If this was maybe a really professional drawing that I was working on for a comic book or something. So, not that I have a comic book on the go, but hey, maybe Kitslam is a superhero book. I'm always open to suggestions. There we got red in the mouth. We got red on top and over here as well. I'm gonna make sure I get this glare in there. That's a glare and that's a glare right there. I'm actually gonna try to be neat. Check that out. We're making an effort over here on the channel. One thing I love about these live streams here is I can turn the sketchbook, which is something that I don't have the ability to do, because I usually tape the drawings down on my desk. I guess I don't need to do that, but it's something I've been doing. So now I can turn this around. Look, I can go upside down. There's no rules, right? This is art, of course. So I'm having a great time. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Looking for more suggestions in the comment section. I almost wish that this could be an ongoing conversation. Maybe I need to start like a... Oh, that's time. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. Blue over here and a little bit of blue over there, and he's done. I don't even know if that can be if we can tell that's Ganon, but it is. So I'm gonna jump back into the stream. I want to know whose suggestion was this. If someone could let me know in the comment section, that would be amazing, because I want to make sure that we recognize this fantastic suggestion. Oops, that's Instagram. Let's go over to YouTube so I can see your comments in the live stream. Okay, check this out. Now, oh, I got some specific comments. It's always nice when you type in @ because then I can see it. So Jinja Nuts Gaming, please search my good friend Greenie on YouTube. She does the same thing. You guys could help each other. That'd be good. Let me just screen capture that, and I'll look into it. Orange Monkey says, one of my favorite games is Street of Rage from Sega Genesis. Dude, Sega Genesis is legendary. Wow, haven't played one of those forever. Whose idea was it to be for King Kong? Comments, and I see someone left a comment here, ignored. Like Ginger Nuts. Don't be surprised when any YouTuber overlooks a comment. There's just so much going on that it's very likely that your comment might be overlooked. Just type it again. Let's see, I'm just trying to figure out who sent the Ganon. So I'm going to scroll up here because I know it's up here somewhere. And looking for more suggestions. Thanks to everyone who's been in the stream for an hour and a half. That is fantastic. And Ganon, the evidence here. Ganon. Who was the first to shout out Ganon? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place Electric Cookie on here because I currently don't see the original. I'll have to start writing down their names right away into this type of situation. I'm going to type in, okay, this was 2. Electric Cookie, it looks like. And potentially one more person here. Electric Cookie, thanks for that amazing suggestion. I'm going to sign this drawing like that. And it might have been for Lookfish Art as well. He wanted Ganondorf, but I believe that's kind of a similar character. So hey, if Lookfish, if you're still in there, cheers, mate. This is for you. This drawing is immortalized. It's on YouTube forever, and it will remain in the sketchbook for all of time. So there you go. Scrolling down to the bottom, let's see what we got. How old are you, Kitslam's Art? I'm 37. I'm just a couple years younger than yourself. And I stopped drawing in high school 15 years ago, probably. Well, pick up your pencil maybe if you want to. There's no pressure, of course, but if you feel the desire to ever do some drawing. I used to draw a lot just when I was a teenager watching television. It gives you something to do. You can watch the comedy on the show and then kind of just explore, be creative. My granddad looks like a gorilla. Okay, King Kong, that'd be fun. King Kong would be really cool. Let's see. I'm definitely into that. I'm an onion. Congratulations on being that. You have many layers to yourself. Squidward would be a lot. I think that would be cool. Streets of Rage was sick. Okay, haven't played it, but I used to play Mortal Kombat and a few other games. But once like games like Mario Kart came out, 64 Mario Kart, that pretty much took over my entire video game experience. Playing Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64. Okay, and mate, I am a YouTuber, but I game, so my chat is a lot more random. Yeah, I guess, well, when you're chatting with your audience, try to have create a conversation that's more, I don't know, has a little bit of flow, talk to them, ask them questions. One of the turtles of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be awesome to draw too. And we got Michelangelo was beast, but Raphael was his fave. Ginger Nuts, thank you. Squidward, I like that suggestion. I do, Key. I hope you have a fantastic evening or day or morning, depending where you're coming from. Let's draw, you know what I think would be fun is Squidward. Undeniably, what a great character. So let's draw Squidward here, and that is coming to us from Blue Tree. So, to Blue Tree. I believe this is your second one in the live stream. Score, man, ×2. Congratulations. It's possible that I overlooked someone's suggestion. Again, that will happen. Please don't take it personally. Just drop your character suggestion down in the comment section and I'll get back to it. King Kong, Ivan, I think would be a lot of fun, so maybe we can do that next. Currently, Squidward is what I'm looking up. Squidward from the wonderful SpongeBob SquarePants. Squidward, what a funny character. So I guess he's busy. He's owns a am correct. Look at this. This is cute. I think that would be fun. So what kind of burger shop or restaurant does Squidward operate, guys? That's one thing that I'm wondering about. Okay, what I'm going to do is put fuck. Thanks to everyone who's thumbed up. I'm seeing we got 20 thumbs. That's really cool. Obviously appreciated. I'll come back later in the afternoon. I'll probably go get some exercise after the live stream and see how the video is doing on the replay. Guys, I've already started this timer, so let's try to draw him big because I love Squidward. What a fun character. So I'm going to try to draw him big and as much of the page as possible. The sketchbook was purchased. I should use as much as possible. I think that kind of makes the most sense. So here we got one of his, both of his eyes, and he's almost got like the eyes. This is actually great because as I work through these 5-minute drawings, I'm kind of being mindful of how the artists are drawing them. This nose, I don't know about that. Let's go ahead and add his mouth over here. Yeah, this is a great way for me to learn how to draw all of these characters. Because what will happen probably in the future, you'll start seeing some videos popping up in your tutorials on how to draw Squidward, tutorial on how to draw Winnie the Pooh. I think that would be fun. How to draw Optimus Prime, all of these characters. This is cute. Look at this character. And I love his hat. So I'm really excited to get that little sailor's hat there. I think I made his head maybe a little bit too big, but that's okay. I think the Squidward will probably forgive us. Yeah, the one thing, I'll come and check your comments in a second here, but I'm wondering what kind of restaurant is this? I believe he's operating a restaurant, and whoever designed SpongeBob, hats off to you, because he's just so fun and playful. Keeping it light, keeping it relaxed. Okay, look at this. This is so fun. This is a great expression. I love his teeth. He can barely contain himself. Krusty Krab. He operates the Krusty Krab, and that's a restaurant, right? And does he do a good job? That's my question. I can't imagine. Can he possibly run an entire business? Maybe. Maybe not. I suspect that SpongeBob probably walks in. Hey, does SpongeBob work for him? Guys, this is the thing. If you haven't already, I'm going to be asking you guys most of the questions. I will draw the characters and talk to you guys, but you will have the answers that I do not currently have. Check it out. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's add the bottom of his shirt and maybe quickly draw his second hand, and then we're going to get coloring here. So there's his second hand, his arm, like that. Okay, cool. The colors I needed. So I'm going to do that really quickly. I think this will probably be the color we need there, and maybe something like that. Okay. Ooh, loud noises. Okay, I'm going to start by coloring this average color, which is something that I've been sort of mentioning here throughout the live stream, just to get the color on the page as quickly as possible. Man, I'm really going outside the lines. Check that out. I even colored his eye. What I want is a little bit of yellow, because I'm noticing that his eye color is actually this really soft yellow. So there you go. And this is a darker version of I love this green, hey? Check out this green. Sort of like a nice, soft, sort of turquoisey, pastel colored green. This is nice. So, wow, check it out. This is maybe a new record for the channel. I've been live streaming for 102 minutes. What I need is a couple of more colors. I think this blue will hopefully do for part of his hat. I need some black. I should have got all of my pencil colors organized. Look at this, I'm all over the place. Here I got a black like that. And I'm gonna put in some browny red in the mouth here, so that was clearly the inside. A lot of blending here because I don't really have time to grab all the colors I need. There we go. Let's make sure his shirt is colored in. And here we go. Over here, I think we can find a color for his shirt. Something like this will do fine. Color, oh yeah, hey, check that out. That's like almost the perfect color. First grab. Oh, I need to color in his arms as well. So hopefully that buzzer is not about to go. I'd like to eventually get a timer here on the screen as well. So one step at a time here in the live stream universe. Now this is just obviously from my cell phone, so the quality is not like probably top notch. But we're gonna make it work. It doesn't really matter. This is not television, right? And there's a little bit of this color here. And wow, I'm surprised. There we go. I was expecting that to go off. Perfect. Oh, pretty good. Wow. Thank you, Blue Tree, for that amazing suggestion. I'm going to go ahead and sign that. He looks so excited. He cannot contain himself. And I want to read your comments because hopefully you guys responded to some of those questions there about SpongeBob. I am wondering about the world of SpongeBob. I've been wondering for many years. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got here. Here are my suggestions. Tiki Toby Fox from Five Nights at Freddy's or Jeff the Killer. We have some suggestions above that. Ivan was suggesting King Kong. I think that would be a lot of fun. Electric Cookie has left the live stream. I hope he has a fantastic afternoon. Let's see. More comments. Blue Tree, it's weird to think that only 3 characters work at the Krusty Cab. Shared this awesomeness on your YouTube page and Twitter, homie. Dude, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, please share this, like it, anything, you guys know the drill. I don't always announce it, but the drill is known. I'll probably start saying those types of things maybe more. Yeah, I got let's see, Tinkerbell would be cute, or the quality is not super great, but thank you, man. The quality will improve over the next couple of months as I eventually get some killer live stream equipment. Get some live stream equipment so that I have a couple of cameras set up so that I can switch in between. It'll be like a full-blown live stream experience right here on Kitslam's Art. So I'm pumped about that. Let's look up some. Let's look up. I'm just got distracted by some notifications on YouTube. What is this? Okay, moving back to Google Images because I want to find King Kong. And this is for Ivan. Ivan recently drew a King Kong. It was fantastic. Instagram, that's where a lot of people are sending their artwork to me. And I'm collecting it so that I can figure out a way to share it. And what kind of King Kong should I draw, though? That's the question. We'll look it up. There's going to be a lot of CGI. This is, I mean, it's possible. We could try drawing something like that. Or let's scroll down. King Kong is a great suggestion. I agree. This has always been a photo of that movie that came out. That's really cool. Okay, let's see what other options we have. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Ooh, there's a little chibi version. I think I want to keep King Kong as fierce as possible, though. So I want to try to find the most King Kong, and I believe it was kind of here. Let's see if we can find. Okay, that will probably do the trick. Oh yeah, intense. I love that. So this is going to be the 5-minute drawing of King Kong. And if you guys could drop whose suggestion was that, I'm going to get going on the 5-minute. I'm going to set the 5-minute timer. If you guys could mention whose suggestion that was, that the drawing has begun. Guys, King Kong is epic, man. Let's just agree that King Kong is absolutely epic. So how will I justify? How can I do a good job on this character? I'm going to start by doing this line, which is kind of where the eyes meet the nose. And this is kind of drawing, so we'll see if I can draw minutes. So what I'm going to do is draw the eye over here and add in the couple of pupils, spending a little bit more time to make this look a little bit more realistic. And he's got the brow, as the gorillas do. Hey guys, 2010, I went traveling to Rwanda in Africa, and I was on a trip with some friends, and I actually went to go see the gorillas in Rwanda in their natural. They're very peaceful. Seem to mind. They don't seem to mind. The humans, we just stood there and looked at them and mind. But let me tell you, it was really neat to see them in their native habitat. Really love animals of all kinds, and I prefer to see them in their own habitat rather than a zoo. So there you go. That's just a quick little glimpse into the thinking of Kitslam. But let's go ahead and continue with the nose over here. And the nose of, what a complicated nose that gorillas have, really. No offense. This is King Kong, though. I don't think he gets offended. He might eat me in about 3 seconds, though. I'm kind of zooming around on my image because I want to do a really good job. So here we go. That's going to be the mouth of King Kong. We got to make sure large as they are. And he's got all of these other smaller teeth that are hanging out. I'm going to just do those really quite quick so that we can continue on to the drawing. That's one edge. That's the inside of his mouth. And this technically is his tongue. And then down here we got some gorilla-esque type fur. And let's keep it going, sort of wrapping around here a little bit. And that's got the face. I love these cell phones. Look at this technology, making my job so much easier. I can zoom in and oops. Here we got more fur ball action, just like that. And What else do we got? We got to go to the top of his head, get image. He's got such a tall little forehead, doesn't he? And what I'm going to do is just I'm going to go over this line with some squiggles here, and so that it's like hair. Now what I'm going to do, oops, is try to zoom into my image here, which I'm struggling with. There we go. And I'm going to draw the shoulder, and then his massive, that's more of a neck, and then his shoulder. And then here we're going to do neck and shot. And then what happen here, I think for the rest of this, is mostly coloring. So what I need to do is just grab some of these colors. Excuse the reaches of the camera. Got that, and then maybe some black, and maybe some lighter tones, and maybe one more. As though we have so much time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start here in the face and use this introductory, sort of this what am I trying to say? This sort of soft gray, and that will be the first color that we'll apply here on the drawing. And then we can go over top of that with some darker grays because there's certain grays happening. Then what I'm going to do is go over it with this darker gray, add some of these darker features here, like that. This hair moving like that. Cool. Okay, so how are you guys doing today? Does anyone have any more suggestions? Is it possible to have a suggestion after being in the live stream for, what is it, 111 minutes? That's amazing. Definitely the longest video that has ever appeared on my channel, without question. This is inside, so that's the dark cavities of his fierce mouth, like that. What do I need to do? I need to go over here. This whole side of his head is quite dark. The shadows. King Kong lives in the shadows, I'm pretty sure. Final Fantasy VII. That'd be kind of neat. So the suggestions are still pouring into the live stream. That is amazing. That is exciting. So what I'm going to do is quickly get this dark side colored. I'm going to soften it a little bit as I move. I'm going to, oh no! Let's get some more color on our King Kong very quickly. And is it possible to get the tongue? Yes, maybe. There we go. Wow, perfect. We got the King Kong 5-minute drawing. Well, he's an emo. Yes, he's very emotional. Life is tough, man. And I mean, people keep invading his territory, probably with guns. So it's a good reason for him to be upset, no doubt. He wants to live in peace. Okay, let's go ahead, and I want a suggestion. If I can't find it, then I can't write their name at the very top, which is important to me, because you guys are amazing. So that is the drawing of King Kong. Let's go ahead and jump back into the comment section and see how you guys are doing. See how you guys are doing. I'm surprised. Are you guys, has the video quality been working this entire time? That would be absolutely astonishing, because I was live, it eventually bugged up, it froze. So let me know in the comments if it is frozen at all. Hopefully not. Let's keep going. Here, I do remember it was from Ivan. Ivan, my good friend. My dearest Ivan. Isn't there a monkey? Isn't there an ape called Ivan? Ivan something? Guys, I'm getting a small cold. I just need to blow my nose. And this is for Ivan. Ivan, you've been such an ongoing support here on the channel. Really, really happy to get a drawing in here for you. So this is for Ivan Najera. Oops. I accidentally put a G instead of a J here. There we go. This is for you much. And now I'm going to see what other comments, other character suggestions. Could you guys imagine if we did a marathon and I went through this entire sketchbook? Oh man, like pretty incredible actually. I wonder if I would have the endurance to do that. That's an idea. I'm still kind of trying to figure out why my nose is running. Too much talking or else I'm... Okay, cool. Let's check out our other suggestions that you guys are pumping through. King Kong as an emo. Godzilla, hey, maybe we should do Godzilla. That kind of makes the most sense to do King Kong and Godzilla right next to each other. King Kong for President 2020, my friend. Ivan suggested King Kong. Thank you, Ginger Nuts, for keeping us on track. I definitely need your help. Here we got a great suggestion, Blue Tree. Blue Tree is saying that Ivan had a good suggestion. Let's see what else we got. Video quality has been jumpy for me, mate, but I'm in the UK. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think you guys will understand that this is from a cell phone and it's eventually gonna probably bug out, but thankfully Orange Monkey is saying that the quality looks good at the moment. Guys, I think what's happening here is Godzilla maybe, or should we do Renoa? That's Jinja. Okay, let's do a drawing for Jinja because he's been coming up with so many friendly comments and support. Let's do Renoa. I do not know who this character is, Jinja, so you will have to tell me in the comment section. Not a King Kong, so Rin Oa. I like that name. It's really cool. That's a really cool name. Is that who it is? Is this her? Renoa from Final. Okay, we'll see if I can do this character justice. A realistic hot dog. That is such a funny suggestion. Thank you, Minor King. Can you please show my King Kong? Yeah, it's right here. Hardier. Okay, cool. Jinja, we'll get going on that in just a second. Ivan, this is the King Kong drawing. If you want, send me a message on Instagram and I'll capture this for you and I'll send it to you so that you have a photograph of it. So there you go. That's kind of my way of thanking you for sticking around the live stream. Guys, check this out. This is going to be a more realistic drawing. And so I'm gonna tidy up my desk space just. We got colors happening all over the place. We finished Hulk a long time ago, so we don't need green. Not at the moment. And just so I have a little bit more desk space here, you can maybe try to draw Saitama. He's like the strongest animal character ever. Okay, so we'll keep those suggestions coming. And I have this character, which is called Renoa. And so we'll see that this definitely demands a vertical drawing. So that's what's going to happen. And I'm just going to grab a sip of water. And then we'll get going on this 5-minute drawing. I got to set the timer though. No cheating is allowed. I've pressed start. This one makes me a little bit nervous actually because she's kind of realistic, right? So you want to do a good job. So we'll find out how I do in a moment. That's going to be her nose, and that is the nostril. Down here we have, I'm going to zoom in on the phone. Amazing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add this. No, she has a freckle there now. Oops, that's fine. And soft. I want this to be soft because her lips are not Sharpie. They're not dark. So I want to make sure that they look kind of soft, like female lips. Females in general, I do draw. I don't really draw many of them. They're for no reason really besides the fact that, I don't know, they tend to be hard to draw, and I like monsters and villains and crazy people, so that's why you'll tend to see a lot more males probably on the channel. Personal to the females. Okay, this is going to be one of her eyes. I think I'm just remembering that, hey, I've only got 5 minutes. And I'm going to draw the second eye over here, which I just realized I drew smaller probably than the other one. Common mistake happening all the time. Okay, now what I'm going to try to do is create this soft little cheek, and we're going to carry her jaw this direction, and then she has all of this hair, her bangs like this, sort of pouring down the forehead like that, and even going over top of some of her eyes, and then some larger chunks coming down the side here. So this is a 5-minute drawing of Renoa, who I believe is from Final Fantasy. Is that correct? Here we got the eyebrow coming down like that. And we have another eyebrow here, over there. And this drawing there, Jinja, might just look like an average female. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell it's her, hopefully. That is the goal and the challenge of the 5-minute drawing series. This whole series is kind of like a you call it, I draw it. And so that's what's happening. and you guys are amazing. Thanks for joining me on this Sunday. It makes my Sunday a lot more eventful, hanging out on the live stream. Definitely thinking about doing maybe Sunday live streams or more live streams throughout the week. I will continue to think of ideas. If you guys have suggestions, always welcome. I made her chin a little bit too pronounced. She looks like she's got sort of a man chin. Please forgive me. That is just an honest mistake. So what I'm going to do is draw her collarbone, and then she sort of has a shirt that's coming down. This is her other shoulder, and that's the shirt that's coming down here like that. What I want to do is add some skin tone, and hopefully it looks like her. This is the thing, guys. I'm just speaking for myself, but drawing females tends to have such soft features. Men are a lot easier. They might have a beard or a goatee. They might be made of rocks, like the Thing. You know what I mean? Like they have so many distinguishable features. Facial hair on the anywhere on the face, thick eyebrows. Like guys tend to have more pronounced features, while females have very soft features. I think that kind of explains why they're a little bit more challenging to draw. But we're trying here. I'm going to add the gray hair. It's kind of a gray, black, blue. And so I'm going to do gray first because it seems to be the most average of the colors. And then I'm going to go over with probably a couple of little purpley blue streaks, which she seems to have. And then maybe a little bit of black. Okay, maybe Godzilla will happen next though, so that Godzilla happened in the same live stream as King Kong. That is definitely an option. Okay, and there's some hair behind, like that. I really want to get some blue in there. She's got like this bluey purple type, kind of like these highlights that are happening right there, for example. Over here there's some blue, and over here. And I'm not sure if that's like just the lighting, or if that's actually part of the character. There's also like some pink, more of a skin tone. Let me see if I can find the right color here, guys. I think this here is, there's almost like a couple of these streaks pouring through her hair as well. So she's definitely got some more interesting hair than I do. And, oh, there we go. Okay, let's get her neck colored in. And I think I made her lips way too big. That's true. There we go. There's Renoa. Renoa from Final Fantasy. And let's go ahead and write, because that was for Jinja. So let me just make sure I got Jinja's name on the screen. Thank you, Jinja, for that suggestion. Fantastic. Thanks for hanging out in the live stream. We got J-I-N. I like the username, by the way. Jinja. That's cool, man. Jinja Nuts. And there's something else. Jinja Nuts. Oh, gaming. There you go. Gaming. Yeah. Cool, man. Jinja Nuts Gaming. And this is, I'm going to give it a signature, which is what the artists do. Hey, maybe it looks like her. I think it's not too bad drawing. And let's see what else we got in the comment section. How many drawings have we done? Let me just do a quick count because I was bored with them. The Jinja Nuts. What I want to do here is just count how many we've done because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, that is amazing. I've been going live on Instagram and doing 5-minute drawings over there as well. And this here is the Instagram sketchbook. And usually on Instagram we do maybe 3 or 4 stream. Hey, check out this curvy. But guys, we're crushing it here on YouTube. We've done 11 in this one live stream alone. How cute is that? Hey, I love all these characters. Orko, does anyone recognize Orko? Porky the Pig? These, maybe, I don't mind. Like, I can definitely do some of these characters all over again. But hey, if you want more content from yours truly, I'm over there on Instagram. So, let's see what we got in the comment section here. Let's see what we got. The quality is good at the moment. I think that's where a realistic hot dog. That is a fun suggestion. Minor King, are you in the live stream? Let me know if you're in the live stream. Renoa, we just finished. That was an awesome suggestion. King Kong, maybe Godzilla is an option. He-Man, hey Tegan, cheers mate. I think we probably watch similar content, it sounds like. My suggestion for future streams is Daryl Dixon, Momo, Tiki Toby, or Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer. That sounds good for Freddy's thing. Who watches The Walking Dead? Hey, I used to watch a little. I probably watched about 2 or 3 seasons, and then I just kind of fell away from it for no particular reason. It was pretty epic. Tegan, please stop spamming, please, is what is being mentioned. Is Tegan, he's saying a lot, but I don't really mind a lot of comments in the comment section as long as, you know, everyone's being friendly. Let's see what else we got here. You could draw CG from GTA San Andreas from Jose Neo. Thank you for your suggestion. He-Man, guess what? They killed off Carl. I have no idea what that is. Probably a show, maybe. Definitely follow once the stream is over. Perfect. Yeah, head over to my Instagram. I'll be live on Instagram in about 3.5 hours. So I'm like pumped on the live streams, and I've been doing them every day. So really excited. Let's do Godzilla maybe, and then we'll talk about after Godzilla. That'll be super epic. Godzilla's a must. So we just did King Kong before Renoa. Now we're gonna do Godzilla. So thanks, Ivan, again for your suggestion. Gotta love the Godzilla. I remember when I went to watch the movie as a teenager. That was a few years back, but it was absolutely epic. So I want a really good CGI version of him. Let's see if we type in Godzilla wallpaper. That usually brings up some epic work. Okay, we want something that's more visible, more clear. Oh man, like this, if this was a full drawing on YouTube, man, it would get a lot of views. That is just the most epic thing, man. Ha! That is cool. Maybe that's the Godzilla? I don't know what kind of Godzilla this is, Ivan, but it certainly is intense. Something like that. I think the one, oh man, this is just, where did it go? Oh no, did I lose it? Because that was so intense. Okay. Huh. Well, we could do something like that. That's more of a dragon, though. Okay, sorry, I'm just stumbling around. Let's do the one I was looking at right there. Yeah. Oh, man, that's intense. That was cool, Kitslams. Chatting to my boy about... Yeah, share the love. All of the content on the channel is always friendly, of course. That's how I roll. So let's check this out, guys. That is so intense. And it has to happen. Now that I've seen that image, it just has to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bunch of these oranges and browns because there's going to be a lot of that, definitely, in this 5-minute drawing. This drawing will be challenging to get through in 5 minutes. Both a positive attitude and a little bit of support. I think it's definitely possible. So these colors, I think, will be okay. And maybe an orange. Man, this is intense. I'm stoked for this. And maybe like a red-orange, if that's around. Probably this might do. Well, you know what? I'm just going to improvise. That's what this is all about. I've got these colors. I think that will do. What I'm going to do is move these other colors aside. And we'll set 5 minutes on the timer. There we go. What about King Ghidorah? I'm not sure who that is. So go ahead and tell me who that is. What cartoon or movie or show are they from? I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock and very excited to see what kind of damage we can do here on this page. I think we're going to make a pretty epic drawing of Godzilla. Okay, 5 minutes is going on the clock. I saw some comments just pour in, and I will... He's a god. This is a villain, Godzilla. Yeah, I'll come back in the comment section and we'll take a look. What I'm going to do is start with, hey, this is my thicker Sharpie. Uh-oh. I need my medium. Here we go. What I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to look at the character as a whole, and then I'm going to zoom in after, and we're going to try to get all of those amazing details. So check this out. Those are just sort of scales and textures. Zooming in a little bit to get his noggin here. And his mouth, and then down here will be basically the shape of his mouth. I'm actually kind of treating this more like a actual drawing in a way. I think, and add more details to that. This is going to be the jaw structure, and then he's got this massive muscle here along the neck, like that. And then what I'm going to do is draw the... There's a lot of things going on here. Who is this Godzilla? Is this in a movie? Man, I should watch it because it looks... This is intense. Okay, that's his neck. He's got like these weird things. I don't know what they are. They're like sort of draping down from himself. That is... Wow, I need to fill this in so we can actually tell what is happening here. So I'm going to add all of these teeth like that. These teeth look more cartoony, but hey, it is a 5-minute drawing after all. He almost killed Godzilla in one of the films, I think. Dude, that's intense. I should be checking out the Godzilla films. It was probably like 2001 or something. That's a while back. I'm gonna just color the black right off the bat. His eye in there. Look at this. So fierce. It's basically just colored in black the entire eye, just filled with shadow. I think this character came out of the shadow. This character is like, should definitely be in some episode already. I think I just lost my train of thought there for a second. You know what I'm gonna do is I want to go up and just like really see what kind of details we can score in here in the next 5 minutes in terms of color. I think color is what is gonna be the most important feature of this character. I'm actually gonna probably just hold all of these pencils really close. Okay, yellow's on top. There's some glares. I got some yellow up here. I'm just gonna some of these different tones as I see them. Some yellows down here and throughout the body a little bit. Kind of done with the yellow, I think, so I'm gonna set that down. I'm gonna move on to an orange. Maybe a yellow orange would be good. Surrounding some of these yellows with this yellow orange. Oh man, I love detailed and require a lot of different colors. So this is perfect. Okay, then I'm gonna go over top of some of those with this particular sort of, this is more like a tan orange is what's happening there. So like that. Then I'm gonna grab a darker one yet, and then maybe make some more pronounced features over here on the snout, on the eyes over here. I almost need an even darker pencil color. Something like this I think will do the trick. Like that. Let's color in the mouth, which is basically this dark purpley brown color. And then over here, man, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so then I'm gonna work on the underbelly, sort of his, what is this, his neck. It almost looks sort of a goatee going on, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But there's definitely some things draping down from his neck right there, which is sort of interesting to see. So I got these colors. What I need is to go back with some orange, because there's some orange highlights here. Okay, I'm just basically trying to create the impression of our character in about 5 minutes. I see there's even some blues here, which is kind of neat. That's a sign of a really good artist. Whoever designed this character, having a lot of different colors all over the place. Hey, check this out. This is turning out pretty decent. Okay, I'm going to zoom out from my image for a moment, and I'm going to... Most of the character, I would say, is this dark purpley brown. And so I'm going to make sure I use that as a sort of over top of most of the character. Man, this is cool. Okay, I really want to get some, maybe some oranges in here because it's not actually completely brown. And then I'll finish it off with the brown so that at least we can see he is roaring, he's fierce, and he's on a mission. Probably to destroy everyone in his vicinity. So what I'm going to do is grab my yellow and sort of really go over top of some of this. The yellow will actually help blend. There we go. Let's see what I can get a little bit more orange down here, like that. Oh, man, that was... Oh, sorry, guys, you were outside screen. That was fun. I'll need to keep track of keeping an eye on the camera angle. This is a work in progress. You guys understand that. Check this out. That turned out pretty decent, man. I'm really happy with that. That is cool. So this is an amazing... What a great character suggestion, guys. I almost wish I could do a... I should almost do a full-blown pencil drawing of that. That would be amazing. I would love to. It would probably take me 40 hours, though. So I'm not sure if I have the time, but oh my gosh. I really want to do a really good drawing of that. So maybe that will happen sometime in the future. Whose suggestion was this? That's what I want to know. I love how I love the different colors that you can blend together in these quick little drawings and just kind of give the impression. What I'm going to do is hop into the live stream and see if there's any activity going on over there. Still leaving some comments. Godzilla. Well, that was from Ivan. So this again is sir. 2 drawings in our first live stream here in the sketchbook. This sketchbook again will be part of an on-group. Call it I Draw It, and I'd be super excited to fill up this whole sketchbook. In fact, guys, I wonder how quick can we fill this sketchbook up? This one already, there's 100 pages, so I think it's possible, even within a few weeks, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. Let me know if you guys want to have more of these live streams. If I didn't get to your character, let me know in the comment section, and let's see what's happening here. How long have I been live streaming? For 135 minutes. Perfect. We're going to do the full day extravaganza. Actually, that won't happen, but now let's see what we got here in the comments. My suggestion for future, I read that. Okay. Let's see. Can you please show my King Kong? We finished that. Can't wait to see the outcome. He is a Godzilla villain, and what an epic one. 3-headed dragon. Oh man, that's amazing. That would be really fun pencil color drawing of. My gosh. Oh, Galactus, man. Galactus, what a great suggestion coming to us from Orange Monkey. Love that suggestion. He almost killed Godzilla in one of the films. I'm back, and maybe you could do Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. That is an option potentially. I just want to see what other suggestions we have as well here. Thank you for jumping back in the live stream, Electric Cookie. That's fantastic. Michael is back. Look at this. The live stream is still going. That is a shock to us all, I'm sure. Hi, bro. I'm back. Can you show my drawing on the stream? Also, are you ever going to do a Copic marker giveaway? Probably eventually one day in the future when I have a large YouTube channel. But giveaways currently will probably be pencil colors, artwork. I definitely give away art prints on my YouTube channel, and probably simpler supplies. I mention that because Copic markers are about $10 a marker, and it's a little bit expensive. So there you go. Help my channel explode to 1 million subscribers, my friend, and I'll be glad to do Copic marker giveaways, like without question. I am on board. It's just financially right now that is not really practical to Kitslam at this moment. Okay. Let's see. Oof. So Egan, hey, oh, maybe check One Punch Satama. Maybe, potentially. Okay, these are good suggestions. King Ghidorah, can you please show my King Kong that I drew for you on my Instagram? I cannot at the moment there, Ivan, because we are live. But I'll try to show it on my YouTube channel. That's my goal eventually. I would look, but I deleted my Insta. Oh no, that's fine. And how long will you be streaming? That's a good question. Probably not for too much longer. I'll probably go grab some lunch, get some exercise. I've been skateboarding every day for the last few weeks, and I love it. So I'll probably go get some exercise, and then I'm going to go live on Instagram, which is something I've been doing every day at 5 o'clock. And currently my time, it's about 2. So in 3 hours time, I will be on Instagram. Let's see. So how long will I be streaming? That's probably gonna, maybe one more drawing, guys. Let's do one more 5-minute drawing together. You definitely deserve more subs. Thanks, Tiga9. That means a lot to me. Appreciate that. Check out my DM. I will definitely do so. Let's see. So what was the last suggestion here, guys? I guess there's a few, and now I just have to choose, which puts me in that awkward. Let's see. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to do Galactus because I am stoked on that character suggestion coming to us from Orange Monkey. Oh, I still love this. You know what? I'm going to capture this so that I can find this one day in the future. Ooh, the flash would be fun. I would like to maybe draw that. We'll see. But I think what we're going to do, Galactus. Now, you mentioned the comic version, right? Orange Monkey, Galactus comic version. and we'll see what pops up. You guys might not know Galactus. I mean, you probably do, but he's just a lesser known character potentially. But he is gnarly. He is full blown in your face. Check this out. I like that one. And this will be, I think, perfect for a 5-minute drawing. Maybe getting most of this. This is perfect. Okay, what I'm gonna do is actually grab some of these purples because I will need some of these for the live stream. And obviously my cord is working because the live stream didn't cut out on us, which is awesome. Where are my purples? Here, that. Cool. Okay, so I need a couple of purples for Galactus. That will work. This, I love this color. This is probably one of my favorite colors. I do have some favorite colors in the Prismacolor set, like Process Red. Beautiful color. It's like a pinky, really vibrant pinky red type thingamabob. Blue, I need some blue. Cool. I'm gonna try to get the flames at the bottom of this drawing, which you can see on my phone, my second device. That's actually my old iPhone here. And what else do we need? Probably some black for the background. Okay, I think that'll do. That's enough. And throwing 5 minutes onto the timer. Here we go. Oh, I am starting to get hungry, I'm realizing. So the 5 minutes is on the clock, and we're going to start the 5-minute drawing here of Galactus, who is extremely powerful. I recently read a little bit about Galactus. I think what he does is he absorbs energy from other planets. He can destroy a planet somehow. He absorbs energy. Is that what happens with Galactus? Very cool character, super powerful, and probably feared by most people in the Marvel Universe. That is absolute, because look at this guy. Absolute intensity, 24/7. So I'm going to add his teeth on the top. We're going to do his mouth at the bottom. And this is completely dark, like that. So I'm going to quickly try to color that in so it's done. Said and done. We got his eyes, which are basically slits because he's wearing this sort of mask. It's like the most intense mask helmet type gear, I think, in the Marvel Universe potentially, because check this out. It wraps all the way around the character. And then there's this little line. Okay, that. And then the helmet continues. It goes upwards. And I'm going to draw this side of the helmet. And then we got the bottom half. And then in this section of the helmet, there's another feature, which is going to be that. Do you guys keep up with the actual comic books? That's a question I have for you guys. Are comic books still a thing? Like, obviously they are, but I just don't think they make near as much money as when I was a kid. We used to just step into the comic store and look through comics, purchase things that we were pumped on, characters that we were hyped on. So, I mean, there were no Marvel movies back in those days. I don't think there was at all. Cool. So this is sort of like the edge of his helmet, but actually, to be honest, there's more features because it goes up like that, and then it pours down the side. Look at this helmet, just intense. And then he's got these little features here, and like that. Guys, I need to go out and probably watch a couple of these Marvel movies. I've fallen behind, probably a good 4 years behind. It's kind of getting ridiculous. Okay, so what is happening here is we're going to draw the posture, this is actually a pretty tricky posture. Sometimes the angle, let's see, I'm going to just try my best here. Yeah, this angle is an interesting one. Drawing comic book characters is such a great way to learn the human postures. So if you want to learn how to create characters that are active, that have action, that are moving, all of those amazing things, probably dive into the world of comic books and see how that treats you, because there are so many great characters that you can learn to draw from expressively. His arm kind of fades in the background into the darkness of the night. And let's draw his hand here, which is the closest part, is the closest thing to us. And he's got these funny square little gauntlet gloves. And that's his first finger. He's got another. I should start moving quicker, actually. That's what I'm going to start doing, is because I'd like to get color on this character. So that's the, and he's got another finger naturally, and like that. So that's sort of like his gauntlet glove. And then he's got some features here, which I'm going to go through really quite quick because I'm realizing, going a little bit slow there. I saw some comments popping up. I'll come through and read those in just a moment. And then my mind is starting to wander. I think my stomach is telling me I need food. Guys, what should I have for lunch? Let me know. What are my options? I have some fruits and bananas. I have probably something in the freezer. Ooh. Okay, line. And you know what? The time is coming. Okay, we just got to color. Okay, because you know what? I'm going to have to go very quickly because we're probably almost out of time. I'm suspecting there's about 1 minute and 30 seconds at the most, if that. And I love Galactus, man. Full-blown, full-time, huge fan of Galactus. Silver Surfer's super awesome too, man. Gotta love the Silver Surfer. Would be cool to do any more Arvel artwork on the channel. So if you guys have suggestions, you know what to do. Throw it down there in the comment section. Okay, he's got a pink glove here as well. So I'm just gonna race through this. And then I'm gonna go, oh, whoops, I just lost our image. Ooh, lost it one more time. There, it's back. I'm gonna add in our purple here. And then we got blue up. Oh no, that makes me so sad. Blue, oh no. We got blue here and blue on the belt, so that's time. Wow, okay, that was intense. I was hoping to get quite a bit further into the Galactus 5-minute drawing, but hey, what can you say? Probably talking a little bit too much, but that's what this is all about. Hanging out with you guys. Man, cool. Okay, well, this was a suggestion from Orange Monkey. From Orange Monkey 92. Thanks, man, for that suggestion. I suspect you're probably working on some artwork yourself. Keep crushing it. Orange Monkey is a YouTuber. He's a friend of mine, so go support him. Orange Monkey 92. There we go. And I'm going to jump back into the live stream and see how you guys are doing on this lovely Sunday of ours. My signature is a little bit messy. That's fine. Wow. Cool. Okay. So Michael, again, thanks for hopping back into the live stream, and anyone else who's made it back. Michael, again, thank you. We'll keep in touch. Sometimes I'm a little bit late on the DMs from Instagram, but you can always send another one, you know what I mean? But I will get to you, don't worry about that. Book, whatever. I love, that's amazing. Ivan, thank you so much for doing my requests, but maybe, just maybe you can draw the Scarecrow from Jim McKenzie. I think we'll probably do that. I'll probably do that in a future stream there, Ivan, because I will say that my stomach is telling me that time is pretty well coming to a close. I kind of woke up, had a quick banana, and then I went live. So what I'm going to do is probably go grab some lunch. The burning one, thank you for your comment. Now, comic books really depend which character it is on, how much money they are. I'm sure things like Deadpool probably do well. They do, I bet. You know, I agree that Deadpool probably sells a lot of comic books. Blue Tree, so good. Could you draw a full drawing of Galactus? I actually have a full-blown drawing of Galactus on my YouTube channel. And you can find that if you just type in Kitslam Galactus. You'll find it. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and I'm going to turn this camera around, guys. And thank you for sticking through the awkward camera move and all of that jazz. And for sticking through the entire live stream, which has been over 2 hours. And for me to see that number on my live stream screen makes me so happy that we were hanging out for 8 minutes. And we could keep going, but I think I'll probably call her there. Let's see comments. Green Goblin would be a great for a future stream. Definitely. Thank you, Orange Monkey. You guys are amazing. Thank you for jumping into the part of on the channel. That means a lot to me. If you're watching the replay, thank you again. You guys are all fantastic. Feel free to send me suggestions via YouTube comment or send it to me on Instagram. That would be cool. I'm also spending a lot of time on Instagram, so if you haven't checked out my Instagram, I'll be sure to put a link down in the description box, okay? You guys are fantastic. Thank you for joining the live stream. If you haven't done so, please give this a thumbs up. That means so much to me. And I'm going to press X here, which means we're done this live stream. But if you want more, comment down below, and I'll be sure to do more live streams. Maybe even later in the week. Speedmark, see you later, and see you, Michael, Orange Monkey, all of you guys. We'll see